Hello, everyone, and welcome to Antiku and the number 2 for the Strive Winter Ladder series. I am GeoPhoenix, and with me tonight is going to be Fiber. How are you doing this evening, my friend?
I'm doing great. I played a little bit of Unika, who came out last night. Played a little bit of her in a 2v2 bracket for Medri's Midnight Mistake. Check them out. And excited to see what people have put in effort-wise for this for the character. I've seen Saf. She's been labbing an awful lot. I've seen
Oh, absolutely.
people like Pow has been putting in the effort. Some people haven't swapped around on trying the character, just sticking with what they know. That's fair. Not for everyone. She's so insanely strong. She's gonna shake up the meta for sure. But
Yeah, she seems
speaking
pretty
of
good. It's gonna
speaking
be
of
an interesting
meta,
time.
we've got Johnny going up against Bedman with MSTK's own MediocreRyden versus Lasbela.
Ooh, this is gonna be a good one to start off the evening. And yeah, as you were saying, Johnny definitely still being one of those
Johnny is
absolute
still
menaces.
Johnny just looked at the tier list in Exit, went alright bet, and just didn't move his position.
It's like, alright. It's like, I am very comfortable where I am. Thank you. I'll take that.
He
It
just
should take him a little
copied
bit
the
of time to get
homework.
there.
It took him a little bit, but he got
He
there.
got there. He just needed to catch up to speed with the different pace that Strive has been played at. But yeah,
No
definitely
matter what
a
generation,
tough contender.
Johnny is a menace.
Absolutely, and we'll
But
see.
Bedman is not
they're
one of the
gonna
characters
play.
to slouch either.
Absolutely, we've been seeing the character get more and more developed over time. A few changes here or there to really help them out, but we'll see if it's going to be enough to deal with. Oh my god, this round's just back away and then Darflin with the 6k. And Lasbela already in a rough spot. Yeah, trying to
Already
out of
very
the air,
dangerous.
So nice, able to get the
hit.
JS to connect. Oh, but still the long range buttons able to make contact onto the other side. Gets the
Doesn't get anything off of it, unfortunately. Yep, trying to play it safe. White Wild Assault.
Use that White Wild Assault. We saw it at the very start of the round. Did not really work out, unfortunately, but does there for Lasbela. But still, playing this mid-range game has worked out so well for Ryden. So when we do get the card detonation.
Very close to death. Yeah, fantastic spot for Ryden. Already has meter to do some shenanigans.
He just played it incredibly safe. Does finally get the jump in. Could be the first round going to Ryden.
Oh, winning the round start for Lasbela. It's immediately got to burst out. Keep up that momentum. Oh, this should be pretty big.
Gets a big pickup.
Oh, it drops the last bit of the combo.
Burst
out.
Doesn't get the detonation, but that's still knocked down in the corner. We'll see what they can do with it. The 6k approach. See, pick up here. Gonna just get him set up in the corner again. The YRC does make contact. Is it gonna be just...
Oh, we're just doing a little bit of zoning. Good air-to-air.
Yeah, that jump slash so tough to deal with at times, and hey, Lasbela.
That was a really nice confirm. That was a really nice confirm.
Really clean finish. Keeping it nice and close. Johnny.
Now it doesn't need to approach. They have pushed themselves into the... getting out of the corner now, getting a close slash counter hit. This should be big into a setup. What's the mix?
Oh, it's going to be the tap dust, but the burst does come out. Alright, go for the Unsanga. The BRC forward does not get anything out of it, but...
big into the super? Yeah.
Yeah, Ryden really wanted that hard knockdown. Doesn't want to bring it back to neutral if they can prevent it.
Yeah, got a little bit of a life deficit at the moment, so if they can just get as much advantage as possible, going for the low, got enough meter to just kind of do whatever they want right now.
Just going for the guard
TK. Got a burst.
Oh, they wanted the burst. They wanted the burst. They just sat there. Oh,
Ryden wanted that burst so bad. Oh, and the dash in low.
Oh, I was wondering whether or not Lasbela would have been able to get a kill off that air-to-air, but unfortunately it was not the case, and Ryden is going to be able to take game number 1.
It's very back and forth between these two so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to say surprised, but I'm impressed that Lasbela has been able to, because someone like Ryden has kind of brute forced their way into learning how to block mix. That's an interesting round start. But Lasbela's been able to open them up a few times.
Absolutely. Oh, they get finer into the card detonation.
Yep, just going for the reset.
Just looping this guard crush. Giving him a little bit of space to work with, and Lasbela actually utilizing that quite nicely. Has a lot more space to work with now. See what they can do with it.
Oh, counter hit. This should be big.
They
drops
invest
the
a
last
lot of
bit of
salt.
it. Still able to get a good setup into the card. Techs the throw. Goes for a jab. Nice borrowing.
Gonna go. Oh, nice. Gets the throw in there.
Dash throw. What?
Alright, get some more guard crush, and yeah, that is just very solid pressure coming out from Ryden.
Good 6k. Oh, deflect shield. Doesn't really do all that much against Johnny, all things considered.
Yeah, it's a little bit tough trying to utilize shield against characters like Johnny that have a lot of forward movement and just also the range as well. It can be tough to like make much use out of it, but sometimes you gotta try and you gotta keep your opponents honest. Nice, Gauzy cancel. And Senga to send him through the wall. Really tough times here for Lasbela.
Next hit should do it just like that.
That's rough. We saw the startup of the Wild Assault, but unfortunately was not there in time.
Johnny,
and just
unironically,
Johnny Buttons.
Johnny unironically just hit Bedman with a muff tipper.
Yeah, that was a rough one. Because that's like not the first time we saw that this set, where Lasbela's trying to utilize that white Wild Assault, and it's just not been able to get any value, unfortunately.
Just the startup of it's getting snuffed out. Not every time, but like, if I had two nickels, two nickels, the 2 nickels joke.
Exactly. Alright, got the guard crouch with the head detonation. Oh,
got 6k and getting a card set up too.
Like Lasbela was trying to play at a space just outside the range, but the Johnny 6k just covered that space so quickly. And again!
Oh, drops the combo. Yep, PRC to back out. Oh, but tries to dash in. Gets. Whoa.
It's all good.
Yep. Empty flip into the throw. Now it's time. Mix City. Go for the load. That's gonna kill. That's 100% gonna kill.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
On my soul, that kills.
Yeah, I was like, we've played this game for many years. Sometimes there are weird things that happen, but nah, that is a very, very clean kill there for Ryden. Sets up a match point for him. Ooh, but they do get open up in the corner. Lasbela.
Ooh, okay. Go into the super. Big damage. Positive bonus.
Just gonna go for the safe meaty. Oh, try to back away, but gets hit with the explosion.
Hit him with a 3-pointer.
Alright, bring it back. Hitting him from downtown. The Wild Assault doesn't connect, but still put him at just the right spot. Punish Johnny in the air. And we're back into this corner where the pressure has looked really, really good here for Lasbela.
Yeah, that was really solid. Punish that. Okay, very nice.
I'm trying to back away.
I don't know what it's called. I'm calling it Guard Crush Install.
It's an install. That's all we really need to know. There's all these error-based stuff. I lose track of
White Water Assault getting a counter hit.
Alright, we do have the meter.
Risk is cranked so high. Managing to get out of that situation though.
Able to get him into the wall. They do get the stick, not the kill though.
So
the meter is there for Ryden.
Oh no! I think that was meant to be a throw.
Yeah, usually you see it jump darts in those kind of situations. You're kind of expecting the throw, but yeah, the weird upside down kick just not really working out. And Lasbela gets a game on the board. We don't like 3-0s here. We like to keep it close.
I'm sorry, I was just Checking Twitch chat. QH, Civis is not here. You just spent 30,000 points for nothing. No one
I'm
is
sure we'll
going
get
to
them in the
whisper
mail.
your name.
I'm sure Silvers will get those in the mail. Great wild assault there
Yep,
from Lasbela,
very
able
nice.
to punish. He attempted to flip through.
Good mix. Burst baiting.
Matter, the 6k, able to snap him.
Ooh,
gonna
into
go
the card
into-
super.
Yeah, the Joker trick. Gets him set up in the corner. There's the guard crush yet again. It's been a while since we saw this.
Whoa.
I like the idea from Lasbela, unfortunately just slightly misspaced. And a massive counter hit into the Joker trick yet again. Sent him through the wall. So
Oh my
close
god,
to
that
a kill.
almost killed.
It was just like a single counter hit into into it, so it makes sense, but the very, very cheeky low there from Ryden sets up yet another set point.
Ooh,
Ready for
getting
the water
a big
assault that
conversion
time.
off of this counter hit.
There we go. Love the conversion. Trying to play that
Turnover
mid-range a
6H.
little bit more.
Yep, just play the poke game. Bedman doesn't have fantastic poke, well, compared to Johnny, not the greatest pokes. I mean, they just did get a poke in, now they're starting the pressure.
They're serviceable, but compared to Johnny, it's always going to be a bit of a tough ask.
Yeah.
Right now,
They
they're
do
in a
have
really
burst.
good
Oh,
spot in the
didn't block the
corner.
JH! Going into super? Yeah, okay.
Usually when it comes to that button, it's usually like the last hit that opens me up, because I'm just like, that thing is always got one more hit than I expect.
Yeah. It's always like... It's like the 8th hit of JH that'll
Can we
get
see a
you.
Joker trick? No.
I don't think so,
Never mind.
no.
Nice, going to set up the card in the corner. Really just chewing away at the time of this install.
I like that Ryden doesn't go for immediate wall breaks whenever he gets the chance. He makes sure to set up the card so he can get as much damage in the corner as possible.
Alright, Lasbela does not have a lot left to work with. Nice 6p.
Oh, the 6p!
Miss Finer over the top. Just going to go for the defense. Gets the knockdown.
Oh, doesn't block the 2D, and the 6k into a Senga is gonna do it!
God, that 6k was doing so much work from Ryden. I think Lasbela was just misgauging the spacing and just got caught out constantly just by how far and how fast that button just closed the gap.
Yeah, it's not just like how far it moves, it's how quickly and how far it moves as well. It's like...
And it was sniping Lasbela like they were a fair way in the air and just kept on getting clipped out of it. But yeah, very, very well played. Lasbela started to make a comeback there, but Ryden was able to just close the door towards the end there. And oh, okay there now.
We're going straight into a Unika mirror.
We've got the new hotness. We've got Violet. We've got Joe. And we've got the Unika mirror. So, we're going to be doing a lot of learning. I've been keeping up to date with what people are doing and trying to figure out what the hell people are going to be doing with this character. But even then, I'm just like, I don't know. I was looking at the move list the names for all the moves. I'm just like, I ain't saying all that.
Yeah, just call them by the names of their family members.
Yeah, we've got the Stun Dipper.
We've got the Stun Dipper, we've got the Great Sever, we've got the Vapor Frost, we've got Michael Sword, and we've got Beam.
Nice. Gonna go for the RC extension, the DP, and able to get the wall bounce. Doesn't get the overhead to connect. Big counter hit though. Oh, slides to the other side.
You gotta delay that. If you want to get that to connect, you gotta delay it a bit.
Oh,
we just getting a raw 2H!
I think they thought they were gonna go up and meet them in the air for an air throw. Tried to tech it, but unfortunately not gonna work out. Joe gonna take the first round. Nice pickup out of the air.
Going for a Kara DP.
Just gonna send him
Isn't
through.
it crazy that she can dash cancel all of her, setup follow-ups? It's wild.
It's pretty cool.
Going to the same
side. I was kind of expecting the other side. There's one thing that we've been looking at with some of her air normals. They're kind of nice. Like her JK, she's got the soul JK.
Oh, yeah.
Nice
She's got some really solid buttons.
Just
Pokes, which is
trying to play that
a
nooch.
little bit of neutral.
Nice, JS.
Hard knockdown. What's the mix? Going for a run from throw, not a run up. Good catch on the Greed Sever.
Gonna use the Wild Assault. Let's get the pressure going. The YRC and a counter hit. 2D.
Greed Sever is gonna do it.
What a start. Yeah, it's his character is. They'll just messing around with the character for a little bit. I'm just like, this character is reasonably straightforward. The getting used to a lot of the armament stuff and enhanced normals. It's kind of plays similar to Giovanna's Man Dash and how you can kind of play around with that. It took a little bit to feel somewhat natural, but it'll get there in time.
If you ask Orphan Meat about it, when we were labbing yesterday, he will say, "Oh, it's just Geo, but better."
Fair enough. And
because you don't need to commit to a dash.
That's true. Oh, nice DP.
Oh, good DP.
Attempted the stun dipper. Nice.
Oh, good catch on the stun dipper.
Oh, just out of range for
and that's gonna kill.
Nicely done. Oh my god.
Good IB. Gosh, the overhead bow. Jumping out.
That
That doesn't work.
Wait. It's just May 5H just dropping a goddamn anchor on people's heads. And it definitely feels like it sometimes.
It's just May 5H, but you get so much more. May already has insane stuff on 5H.
Violet having a bit of a rough time just trying to get out of the corner here.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, the projectile's traded!
That... I don't know what we're looking at with that one. That looked real weird. Oh, nice DP on attempted Water Assault. JH, and they're just going to use the Water Assault to keep the pressure going.
That.
Autopilot into the DP. The BRC, slow down, able to give them the hit that they need.
Could have definitely gotten a wall break there. Oh, the overhead doesn't get a confirm off it though.
Okay, we get the knockdown.
In the corner.
Whoa. Trading buttons.
We're just trading. Good take on the throw. Run up DP. We're gonna do another one. Oh! No! Next hit. Guard crush projectile. Guard crush projectile.
The sniper.
The non-guard crush is faster.
Oh.
Catching the setup time.
Yeah. That is one thing that is going to be interesting with this character, is like using the 6H and is like trying to utilize that as like almost like a reset point.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it definitely feels like you can just kind of steal some turns with how a lot of Unika's pressure seems to be working out.
Yeah, you can just take advantage really fast with this character. I like the 2K2. I like that they're trying to use the stun dipper. Just
wait,
because it's such a it's such a good option.
The enhanced version is like really good.
Oh yeah, enhanced version is a hard knockdown and lets you do all kinds of funny setups. It's great. I know none of them, but I know it's possible.
Oh yeah, we know they exist, but
theoretical
as of right now, yeah, exactly. It looks like Violet has kind of picked up on how Joe wants to be playing a lot of the neutral and wants to be setting up a lot of their pressure, but trying to get a little bit fancy with the Blue RC shenanigans. Does not work out, but oh, nice DP.
Oh, good catch on them. Oh,
Whoa, what a clash!
Clashing Michael's sword. Mikhail's. I'm white.
I am forgetting. I'm forgetting all the actual names. I know that the overhead is something top attack. There's like 4 letters in like a lot of them, and then there's like a big ol' acronym, and then just a word.
It is. It's the acronym of anti-multi-type gear. So
Anti-multi-type gear.
AMTG top attack.
Yeah, I'm not going to be saying that on commentary.
We're just
I'm
gonna
just gonna
call
go.
them. Yeah, we're just gonna stick with the other names.
Like top attack is fine, and there's some of them that I'll learn over time. But the big old acronym, it's the same thing with like Bedman, and it's like a lot of the error stuff, and it's like there's a lot with that.
Oh, okay, we're going for a little bit more mix now.
Trying to change things up a little bit. Nice air to air with the JK, able to get a follow up and forcing out the burst.
Oh, overhead. Jabbing out.
Ooh, the dash cancel into the stun dipper, catching.
That's true. Yeah, that's definitely gonna kill.
Nicely done.
Oh, what an IB! Okay.
Starting pressure again. Oh,
good
back dash. The 2H made to whiff and able to get a good punish on it.
Big punish.
Able to get
Big
punish. That's massive. That's a punish on the whiff DP. Gets him into the wall. But that does mean we. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, do we get the install?
No!
Do we get the install super?
Oh my god.
I was like, do we get the install super? Ah, no, we don't.
No, we
it's just going to be trading it with an aerial. And we're going to get a game of 5 between Joe and Violet in the Unika mirror. The character's been out for about a day.
Yeah, I'd say that. And this isn't even the first OCE tourney of her.
Yeah, that's
if we feel like counting the 2v2 tourney as a legit tourney.
Of course.
Yeah, we had a 2v2 tourney last night.
People were competing in some manner or form.
Yeah. we were like talking discussions and like strategies and stuff, and almost everyone was playing Unika.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We just
nice pressure in the corner.
Setups.
Yeah. Also, one thing to note is like the amount of pushback that 5H has. You get sent to the other side of the goddamn screen with that thing.
Oh yeah, it's insane.
Take to the skies. We use some of the aerial projectiles. Not really working out.
What's the setup? Going for DP. Get out.
Gotta use the meter. Use all of it. Goes for the overhead. Does connect, but unfortunately, they have spent a lot.
The punish
from downtown. And that sets up a match point here for Violet. Gets clipped low. Gets a jump into connect on block at the very least, and they can run that pressure.
Stuck in the corner now.
Oh,
but the 2S gets him out. Same side.
Same side. Able to get a full pickup. Gonna use the RC to get him into the wall. Unfortunately, drops the combo and gives Violet an opportunity back into this round.
TP out.
TP. Whoa.
That should kill.
They should get the kill from this. Yeah, 2K into the stun dipper on the wall, able to bring it to a final game, final round situation. Goes over the top. Trying to avoid the projectiles in a very early burst.
Oh, but the JD string.
Have to deal with it. Big counter hit.
The hard knockdown.
Okay, the DP does work out again. Oh, but the anti-air with the 5H and then able to get a full pickup. Doesn't get it onto the wall, but still a very good. Still, not to be deterred, they are still ripping that DP. Use a swipe. Able to get a good 6p on the instant air dash in. Trying to take to the skies.
Oh!
Nice, the JP's connect, but unfortunately not able to get the follow-up, but they will be able to get the follow from the 2S extension, and Joe is going to be able to take the set 3-2. A huge back and forth.
Oh yeah, it was a pretty big back and forth between the two of them. I think the difference was that Violet just wanted to keep continuous pressure while Joe was more than willing to take a bit of a like more hard knockdown kind of situation and setting up meaties as opposed to just constant like sending it over and over and over again.
Yeah, and it sure Violet did rip a lot of DPs that did end up connecting, but
oh yeah,
but still you're bringing it back to neutral, and it felt like over time, especially in those last 2 games, Joe was really picking up on how Violet wanted to play the neutral and was able to punch accordingly, get those openings, and then secure the win. But we will be moving on to our next set, and it's going to be between Bluedude and Awesome.
That is correct. Bluedude getting pretty good results over in both Evo Japan and Combo Breaker.
Yeah, doing quite well from so.
Top 150 for both sides, I'm pretty sure. They got 126 for Combo Breaker and 97th at Evo Japan. Definitely no slouch. Very good player.
Doing the whole globetrotting, so he was talking to him earlier about how he's going to be a little tired, probably.
Oh, for sure. He's definitely
that is
going
totally
to be
understandable
going into this.
But that is not to make any excuses for him, because he's still.
It's looking like jet lag doesn't really apply to him. Because Awesome has just been getting opened up constantly.
Oh, what a backdash! But unfortunately, he's not going to work out. That doesn't kill. Pod is a beefy lad. But the jump dust is going to secure the first round.
Perfect! Catching the backdash. Okay.
It goes for the cross up.
Wow.
We're doing loops. We're sending them around the world. Down with the system.
Literally globetrotting. Literally globetrotting.
Oh, the goal doesn't connect. Whiffed! That's so unfortunate.
Into the overhead. Double perfect.
What a start here. Bluedude utilizing a lot of the... Well, that would have learned a lot with their globetrotting experiences. Okay, they're bringing that back to make it all our problem.
Oh, for sure. Like, all of the top players over in NA and Japan and stuff like that probably just sent Bluedude for the ringer, so they're just locked in. Locked the hell in. They want these points.
Yeah, Bluedude is now making it everyone else's problem in this
going,
scene.
yeah. They learned overseas stuff, and it's now our situation.
Wonderful. Looking forward to it. Nice, the Water Assault does connect.
Backdash
does work out there for Awesome. They're finally able to get some pressure started for themselves, but it's just a trade, but they're able to work with that. They have the meter to keep it safe, and good pressure this time.
That's dead!
Nice turnaround after a rather unfortunate first game. Nice hit tackle to start it off. The burst immediately comes out from Bluedude. Does not want to have to deal with that. It's all in the flank. Explosion, able to take him right out of the air. Nice Karagaruda, gets him stuck in the corner. Good pressure, has the meter, but
good jab.
DP mash. Nice use of the LC to break the armor.
Him in the corner. Oh, I think they whiffed the Kara. No, the armor doesn't work that well.
They're trying their best to utilize as much as possible, but Bluedude trying to fight their way out of the corner.
Good fast slash.
Yeah, we get the knockdown.
The overhead. Double overhead.
And gets hit overhead.
Triple overhead.
And again, Awesome trying to leverage the armor of the Popbuster, but Bluedude not playing into it. He's going to be able to get the punish again. Gets caught.
Oh, big overhead.
His Typhoons have put in the work. Oh my god, the cross-up Typhoon able to make contact. Kind of back away.
Backdash, next hit's gonna do it. Trying to go for a white wild assault to set up the blocking. Burst takes out the drone.
That was such a late hit on the cross-up, JK. The Popbuster finally connects. So it has to be mashed. Just try and keep it safe, keep it simple. Down with the system. Try to armor through that. I'm sorry, my friend. Not gonna work out.
Nice pot buster, idiot. Anyway, check this out.
Oh god, and he didn't even look like it was churning at all. Just
No,
sent
just
it
so...
as quick as possible. Just
Yeah.
You don't need the churn for that one. You just need very simple one. The base level.
That is true. That is very true. Because you just need the armor more than anything.
Alright, game number 3. Jab check at the round start. And again the armor. Really not doing Awesome any favors in this set.
I think Awesome has been trying to do Kara Buster for a few times now, but they just haven't been able to get the actual Kara part out.
And unfortunately, the armor just isn't really helping them out when Bluedude is airborne so much of the time.
That's another perfect. That's 3 perfects in this set.
Bluedude now set up with the match point here. Ramlethal does connect. Let's go backdashing by the Typhoon.
On the low.
Looking at Typhoons. What? That's definitely a hitbox of all time.
Oh, yep, here we go. Not
Yeah,
big damage, but it's hard knockdown against Goldlewis, which is terrifying.
Yeah, and really just negated the situation completely.
Catching the backdash, next hit's gonna do it, and the run-up throw!
At the end of all that, it's just a run-up throw. Awesome, trying to utilize the armor on the Pot Buster so many times, trying to backdash away from the pressure that Bluedude was bringing, and kind of just got forced into a shell at the end there. And it's like, all right, I have to block, I guess. And then unfortunately, that's when Bluedude decides to
I have to
change it
block.
up and go to a
I blocked
the
too
one
much.
time they went for that, and it was to secure the win. But yeah, we're already saying the effect that the global trip has worked out for Bluedude as we move on to our next set.
Yeah, we've got Ryden back on stream, now fighting against Jimmaster. So we're gonna see some stupid stuff.
Hell yeah, love a Jimmaster set. Everyone loves a Jimmaster set.
Everyone loves a gym set.
Exactly, but Ryden wanted to try and make sure that no one is having fun except himself. Which, honestly,
Good pressure. Yep, burst,
Yeah.
keep him in the corner.
I like the aggressive
Good
burst.
backdash.
Whoa!
Wake up,
Fafnir from half screen.
Fafnir!
Hell
Crazy.
yeah, brother. Nice! Vortex to go underneath. Goes low, gets the opening. Just gonna
Heavy
go
mob!
for the heavy mob. Let's go, Jim. Oh,
That
this
killed!
kills the Johnny.
That's why they did it, because the wall break wouldn't have killed.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, trying to backdash against the soul. Nice, sends him into the wall.
That
Look at
does
the
so
damage on
much.
this.
Oh my god! Ugh.
You block one button and then gets counter hit trying to go back. Oh, he gets shimmied by the vertical. Oh, nice. Alright, Ryden trying to bring it back.
Ryden has a chance to live. Ryden has a chance to live. Good
Ooh.
tech on the throw!
That's so bold to go for that because, for all we know, Jim would have been running up for that wild throw.
Oh, yeah.
But, nice, goes to the other side, gets the counter hit. And force out the burst, Vortex underneath. Right. Ryden nearly bringing it back all the way, and he does.
Manages to come back from that kind of situation.
What a
Literal
comeback
last
from Ryden.
hit.
Nice pick up, able to send him into the wall.
That's half health, just immediately.
Right off the
And
rip.
positive bonus.
But as we saw in the previous round, all it takes is one solid opening from Jim. He's got... No, he respected it. Ryden had the meter to play it safe. Jumping works. Trying to utilize a little bit of gun flame.
out.
The fuck?
Oh, back throw incident!
He's gonna have to hold the guard crush. Patience from Jim for the time being.
Good block on
Blocks.
the TK, doesn't take the throw though! Does have burst, card set up in the corner.
Goes over the top, and the burst does connect. Bandit
Punishes
Bringer whiffs.
The Bandit
What?
Bringer!
Punish. Ryden Surviving game number 1, I think, is the best way to describe that. That was just surviving.
That was a comeback, a claw and climb their way into the first game.
Holy. What a way to start off this set. And yeah, looking at the bracket, we were kind of expecting Tartarus and Sharif to be the ones in this situation, but no, Jimmaster and Ryden, they're the ones who
I'm just looking at this. I'm really surprised.
Showed up this evening.
Sharif got knocked down to losers by Show, and Ryden, to get to this spot, 3-0'd Tartarus.
Which is incredible performance. But so far, Jim, not to be outdone, gets a counter hit, but it was a trade, not able to get too much out of it, and the burst does eventually get used by
Run up 6H!
No, you cannot! I was about to say, you cannot think you can punish a Jimmaster 6H on block if they've got the meter. That's the gambit he plays. Nice, Vortex underneath! Ah, nice. Oh, gets across it. He may be able to block it.
Oh, that's dead.
Absolutely. Alright, Jimmaster, just let him rip the 6H. Does get punished accordingly, but the running fast slash is going to get a big hit. It's going to be trying to shimmy, but doesn't get it. You got all 6k from Ryden, able to get the starter that they needed. Nice DP.
Good DP. 2S gets bursted out. Trying to shimmy the Mistfinder.
Trying to back away, trying to find the right space. Ryden has so many resources to work with.
Oh, 2k 2D. Doesn't block the 2D though.
And there is the F-liner, but it was just a bit of a weird stumble.
Doesn't get anything from it though.
Let's get the guard crush, but it's okay. That's going to be the card detonation to help finish off the round.
Okay.
Keeping it close. Jim trying to find their way in, but...
Decent punish.
Ryden has just been doing so well at just trying to keep Jim at arm's length. Oh, unfortunately steals the corner. Alright, gets him back in there.
DP out.
He does back the DP, sends him into the wall. This shouldn't kill, but we'll set up for one last guess.
Getting a hard knockdown. Final guess. Does have meter and burst.
Oh,
and we're just doing a vortex.
Gonna send him into the wall.
Oh, full splat. Okay, now Jim has positive bonus. They can do things here.
Wants to go high. Has the meter to keep the pressure going. Gets a massive counter hit.
The burst!
Oh my god, and able to get the finish. Jim able to take game number 2 to even things up.
And another clawing victory situation too.
Oh. God, I love watching these players. So damn good. When Jim is on his game, he's one of the most entertaining players in this entire scene, bar none.
Oh yeah. Jim has, like, I want to say, the ability of a WWE superstar. Because he can just be, like, solid fundamentals, good gameplay, or he can just ham it the fuck up for the stream whenever he feels like it.
Absolutely.
He can just kind of, you know what? I will do 5p 3 times in a row into RC 5p.
Exactly.
Because
they've got the funny stuff.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, actually, Ryden able to keep things going. Going to use the Wild Assault to try and extend the combo, but unfortunately drops it.
Going to the low.
Very quick low. Ryden does have the resources and a great punish. Might be able to kill from this.
Into card? No!
Never mind. Oh, no, unfortunate, but they're able to pick it back up. A little bit of a scary situation, letting Jim off the wall like that, but didn't get punished from that. Big 6k,
that's 6k. As we're doing so much for Ryden.
Patience from Jim. Gets hit with the finer. What's it going to be? Oh my god. Not able to get the follow-up. The burst does have to get used. Okay. Able to get the hit, but a great 5p out of the air.
That's going to do it for game 3.
Clean finish there from Ryden. Did not panic.
Was in a terrifying situation.
Yeah.
Horrifying position.
Understood the situation. Just the good old simple 5p anti-air and able to get the follow-up to finish it off. Very nicely done from Ryden.
Ryden's putting in a lot of really solid work right now.
Again, looking very, very good. But Jim is most definitely not out of it just yet.
Oh, for sure. Jim has been making sure Ryden... There it is.
Yeah, it's like it's only a matter of time.
It'll get to a point where Jim just kind of gets bored and just decides, you know what? I will do funny things.
Trying to do the funny things. Sometimes the funny things work, though. That's the thing. Oh, tries to backdash away, but the card detonation does clip them. Yeah, to a close slash, and they're able to...
Nice, going for the
Joker
trick.
Send them through.
Catching a backdash.
Again, yeah, the backdash really not working out here for Jim.
Oh, nice! They had the meter, so might as well.
Yeah, they had a lot to spend and really played a bit of a gambit there, but it worked out. Jimmaster with a good start to the second round.
Not a huge amount of damage, but positive bonus is more important.
Yeah, exactly. They can use that meter.
Not only that, but they're trying to get a burst advantage over Ryden.
Oh my god. Big 6H. And we get the pick up into the wall.
This
be able to scoop him off it.
Big.
Massive round here, and again, positive bonus yet again. Tries to get the throw, but a great backdash from Ryden. Does force out the burst. And the reversal,
the
that's my name.
With that's my name.
Whoa!
Oh.
Vortex just got stuffed, I suppose. Jim trying to utilize every trick in the book.
DP out.
Find these openings, and the wild throw PRC immediately does end up catching out Ryden, but back to neutral. It's where they want to be. Oh, the other
cluster! What the? Huh?
What the?
Was that a fast slash turnaround vortex? Close slash turnaround vortex? Combo though.
What an anti-air to keep himself alive. Gets the jump in, throws him into the corner. The burst is still there from Ryden. They're not using it just yet. Gets hit, but a great mash out. Baits out the DP.
Gonna be wall stuck situation.
Oh, the coordination. Still fine though. Gets hit. The burst does have to come out.
Oh, the flip gets catch by Fafnir.
The trade and the 6K.
6K.
That has been the big moneymaker for Ryden so far in this bracket. That goddamn 6K from Johnny.
I think I heard the 6S startup. I heard the 6S startup, so that was pretty much whoever's move comes out first wins that.
Yeah, absolutely. But holy shit, what a set. Ryden able to take it 3-1 over Jimmaster. But Jimmaster was able, like when they were able to get those openings, it's terrifying what he's able to do.
For sure.
But Ryden just played so solid in the neutral, just able to just tame the beast essentially.
That is going to be Ryden moving up 3-1. Up next, we've got another Johnny. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's going to be Weddbob going up against Grace.
I'm not sure who Grace is playing.
We shall see.
At this point, it's pretty much just whoever Grace feels like downplaying the most today. Be saying like,
do we get Unika?
We might get Unika.
But Weddbob still on the Johnny. The Johnny, we've been seeing it from Ryden. The Johnny is still good. why not keep on going with that? And it is going to be the Unika coming
Unika.
out from
in the
Grace.
full Unika fit as well. Okay.
Ooh, looking good.
And I am fully expecting. This is a joke, by the way. I'm fully expecting about halfway through the set for Grace to just go, "Man, Happy Chaos is such a boring character. They're so unfun to play." And then they swap to Happy Chaos.
And just wins. It is the classic
just wins
Happy Chaos play.
Chaos.
Yeah. But so far, it's been a great start here. Well, tried to 2B check the Stun Dipper, but did not work out.
Oh, getting the fast slash. Oh, just to confirm.
Extension. Fade away. Misfiners are doing such good work
here.
here.
Oh, this is gonna wall break too. Oh no! No!
Surprising. I was expecting them to go through the wall.
I was fully expecting a wall break here.
Got a great start here for Weddbob still. Happy to take it. Gets clipped out of the air by the ball.
Full confirm!
Oh, that's half health right there. Did not take much at all. Okay. Grace able to get the jump in. There's a Wild Assault extension. Just didn't have enough for the super on the wall break, but has the meter now. Ooh, good old Stun Dipper.
Getting a full confirm. Okay, very nice.
Pick up. Sending through the wall yet again. Get another refill on that positive bonus. Doesn't matter what side you're coming in from. We are going to hit with that button. As it again, the Stun Dipper right underneath.
This should kill.
There you have the Wild Assault extension to send them through yet again.
Getting a 6p, 6p punished.
The JS. And the enhanced Stun Dipper is...
The enhanced Stun Dipper, I don't know the exact frame data, but I know it's not very easy to punish.
Isn't it safe? It's like -3 or something? I think I remember seeing -3.
Yeah, trying to go for the +14 setup.
Fair enough. And now Weddbob able to get things started yet again. Nice backdash on the attempted throw. Grace has a lot to work with here. Unfortunately, he's himself up going underneath.
Swap. 6p going through the misfiner.
Try it again. Goes to the overhead.
With the 2S.
Weddbob able to get the card set.
And the 2S, yep.
And able to secure the game. Just with some solid gameplay there. Bit of an unfortunate drop there, just from Grace towards the end. Unfortunately, just zooming a little bit too fast, went right underneath them. And that's one thing about Unika's combos, especially like trying to do things off the 2H extension.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like you put them at like a weird space in the air while also putting yourself at a range where if you do go for like an immediate Stun Dipper, you will often just go run underneath them, or you get like some weird cross up going.
Yeah, if you're gonna go straight for the low extension into Stun Dipper, you gotta wait a few seconds, otherwise it's just gonna whiff.
More of a link than a cancel.
Pretty much,
but
yeah.
Right now, Weddbob, strong start to game number 2. Utilize those long normals.
Oh, when a whiff punish. Not giving her a chance to burst out. Just going for hard knockdown. Setting up the card. Guard crush into the overhead. And a perfect.
Yeah, final. Keeps it simple. Does not need to overcomplicate things. Alright, a bit of trade. The Weddbob's happy for that to happen. The fadeaway finers, but Grace able to chase them down. That's still connected from that range, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, it was just a little bit too far away for the enhanced. I like what she was going for. She was going for the hard knockdown setup there.
Ooh, I like this one. Goes for the 6H to enhance the DP to get that wall bounce and get the follow-up. Just tagging at the toes. The DP does connect, the follow-up hit.
Into the Stun Dipper. This is gonna kill. Not if we drop!
Oh no, unfortunate drop there from Grace. Just sent to the wall. Oh my god, not over yet.
What a clean confirm. literal chip situation.
Oh, gets snagged and
Oh my god!
they got stopped at the start of the stun dip, but they wanted just to make contact with anything just so she could start using the RC to enforce the pressure, but Weddbob just did not give her the chance.
We're already getting buff Unikas in chat. No. No.
No.
We've already seen what she can do in this state. She does not need more. People just need to figure her out. It is literally a day.
I was gonna say you could say, oh, it's been only a day, right?
The fact that
Asterisk.
yeah, like Grace is able to be in a position where it's getting pretty back and forth with arguably the best Johnny in the region. Definitely one of the best with a brand new character.
Yeah, she's definitely putting up a very good fight, and just some unfortunate drops, which is like totally understandable with the amount of time we've had with the character. And unfortunately, it has been a bit of a rough ride against the Johnny. And the big anti-air.
Into the super, yeah, car super. Big damage, hard knockdown.
One more. Maybe one more opening? One more solid opening, that's for sure.
Yeah, like that. Just like that. Exactly like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, some opening like that, and that's gonna be Weddbob taking it 3-0.
Yeah, really, really nicely done. Really, really appreciate seeing the Unika being brought out though by Grace. We'll see how she makes it through the lower bracket. But yeah, that puts another Johnny into the winner's side of top 8. And looking at the bracket, Yves with a 3-2 over Beedozer.
A 3-2 over B, yeah, wow.
What on earth?
I don't know what's going on in this bracket. Beedozer versus Tartarus is a game to get into top 8.
Losers, top 8 on the loser side. That is nuts.
It's like that kind of thing is like, okay, I can imagine at the lowest winners finals. That's to get into top 8. Also, I'm very sad right now because this is an org team kill.
Yeah, it's a little rough.
This is a mistake team kill. I mean, I'm really glad that they both managed to get here. This is a really good position. Winners top 8. But
played really well, but only one can move on the winner's side.
That is true. That is true. Only one can move on. So we'll see which one is it going to be. Oh, that's a really good round start from Ryden.
I utilized the
longer
range, but yeah, Bluedude trying to just negate a lot of that. And once they've gotten started, it's just guard crush loop for days. Well, honestly, both these characters are kind of.
I was about to say, hang on, ain't both of these characters guard crush loop?
He's like, hang on.
I was going to ask which one you were describing here.
Yeah. They just do it in a slightly different manner. Oh, nice pick up the JD.
Going for the overhead. And another overhead, yes. But the throw. Very brave throw.
Just this should very simple close slash.
I reckon even with guts, this will kill. I'm wrong.
Put your points in the bag. Nice YRC. Gets caught back down.
Drops it! Machine gun! The gun! Just firing everything! The white wild assault! And it gets a confirm!
Oh my god. Goes straight through the misfire. Just the most pinpoint use of that wild assault. Gets Bluedude the round. Right. Nice.
Oh,
6k again.
The 6k again!
It's been doing the work. Oh my god, we saw the attempt
of
the
wild assault there, but got stuck at the start. Oh, the trade.
In a very good spot here for Ryden. Oh, this is still air
That was nice. That was slick.
Alright, keeping it close. A big Typhoon to get things started. And yeah, Ryden definitely has the burst. Doesn't want to be stuck in the corner like that. What the JK hit the extended hurt box.
Oh, drops a 2S! Goes to the overhead, gets good block. Dead.
Oh,
You're dead.
You're
so
gone.
Dead. You are gone. You are gone.
Didn't even need the super. They're like, we don't need to sit through this cutscene.
As soon as I see 4 to 6, I'm pretty sure that's 4 to 6. The big swing counter hit is like, yep, you're gone.
Yeah,
you're gone.
Especially, like, even the slightest bit of risk. You don't need much. Just the slightest bit of risk. And then you get hit by a Typhoon. Yeah, you're exploding, my dude.
Yeah, you're gone. There's no hope for you in that position.
And I saw Ryden with that arm outstretched, going for a 6P. It's like, oh, buddy, I've got some bad news for you.
You might want to sit down for this.
Yeah. All right, coming into game number 2. The Water Soul does get blocked that time. Doesn't put anything into it. And the low finer gets the pick up and the Water Soul extension.
Oh, dropped the combo at the last second. White Water Soul. No, tries to go for a side swap. Clashing with the drone, going for the overhead. Another overhead.
Gets caught backdashing, and again trying to backdash away from your problems. Just ends up making things worse, and Bluedude is going to make the most of that one.
Yeah. Ryden does almost have their burst back, though.
Ooh, trade combo.
Ooh, okay, going for the empty flip. Low.
Back at pressure, gave him just enough space to think that Bluedude could actually do something. It's like, nah, this is all just a bait. Oh, what a whiff punish.
Oh, good whiff punish. Couldn't get anything off of it, though.
Gets another hit to finish it off, though. Keeping it close.
Whitewater Soul.
Big, meaty, but great backdash there from Ryden. It hasn't been working out all that much in this set, but you gotta keep on going for it.
When it works, it works.
Exactly. Ooh, nice 6K just to get underneath.
The 6K, getting them out of that situation.
Nice YRC. It's a pickup. Doesn't have the meter for the hard knockdown, but still will be very happy for that positive bonus.
Both sides. Oh, I was about to say both sides do have burst, but Bluedude's used theirs, trying to get some advantage here.
He didn't get the hit, but unfortunately didn't get the finishing.
Super jump air throw.
Alright, keeping it close 1-1. Neither of these players want to go into that lower bracket. Looking at who's down there, you do not want to be down in that lower bracket. It is.
Oh my god!
The matches to get into top 8 on the loser side. We talked about it before. There's Beedozer versus Tart. There's Saf versus Conflag. And Jimmaster is versing the winner of Ollie and Pow. And Grace is versing the winner of
Grace was not kidding. It is shark-infested waters down there.
That looks brutal.
I just DQ. I just pack it up and leave.
Like,
I'm not getting anywhere in that.
07 in the chat, just cool.
Wrap it up. I'm done. See ya.
Oh god, coming into this game 3, Bluedude is looking to send Ryden down there into those shark-infested waters. Oh, what a round.
Oh, big swing into a perfect 2.
Oh, it's a killing game. What can I say? Nice. Able to punish the backdash.
Good 6P, getting a full confirm. Going for a card setup. Overhead into the super.
They haven't really been utilizing that all that much in this set, just not wanting to overuse it and Bluedude catch onto it, but the times that he has been using it has been very, very good. Oh, good assault to get through all of that. Nice, drop down JK, and the Wild Assault does connect, or the YRC does connect.
Oh, that's going to be a lot of damage.
Which way are you going? Oh!
Oh, the tech!
A very expensive get out of jail there from Ryden, but sometimes you need to do it.
It was either get out of jail or they die. Wait, this is hard knockdown.
Oh,
catching the backdash! No!
Unfortunate drop there from Bluedude. Water Salt just to keep it going. You need it to. Does it get the kill? It does with the fire.
It does get the kill. The tip.
Ooh. Keeping themselves alive in this one. Had to spend some resources that you probably wouldn't want to, because coming into this third round, you'd probably want that burst, but no, they're able to fight their way out of the corner.
Dash in, going for the throw. What's the mix? Going for a low.
Oh, gets swept into the corner.
Huge low.
Oh, almost dead. I was looking at that burst bar. I was looking at where the meters were. Then Senga just whiffed.
And Senga whiffed against a jumping in Goldlewis. This game is
wild.
Words, yeah, thank you, wild. I would have said something so much worse.
Oh, Bluedude with a very heads-up throw at the end there. Able to secure another game for him.
Bluedude in chat immediately. I dropped.
Yeah. I figured when in the middle of a combo you jump away and do a JH, I was like, that doesn't seem like they wanted that.
No.
Game number 4. Nice.
Just getting some fast lashes going into the corner.
Just leveraging the range. The good wild assault from Bluedude. Trying to sweep him into the corner. Doesn't work out. Let's the corner yet again. The YRC doing good work with a great backdash.
That is the most terrifying backdash this entire tournament. Oh.
But you need to do it sometimes. You need to trust yourself. You need to back yourself when it comes to those backdashes. And a great flip out of the air with the 6K. Gets a full conversion through to the wall break.
Double overhead into the close slash.
Himself alive. Ooh, a very quick button of the round start. Does not want to allow Bluedude to get that wild assault in. Ooh, with punish.
Oh, we're spending all of it.
Icon.
Oh, there was a 6H. Oh, doesn't get the punish.
You can hear, goes for the cross up, Typhoon. You get picked up. This is gonna hurt. Just gonna take that one. Does not want to utilize the burst. It would have been a bit of a tough hill to climb, even if they did manage to get the burst to connect. So want to utilize it just to keep the pressure with the water soul. But now that they've spent it, they don't have their get out of jail free. Now they're getting caught in the corner.
Just sets them up and
oh, you're dead. Are you dead?
No, they didn't churn.
It was just a very simple, the amount that they had to run up to try and get it.
Ah!
Gold burst! It's so unfortunate
you
for
can just see Ryden's life flash before their eyes.
Yeah.
As they gold burst just through the bullets, nothing's happening, and they just get gunned down.
Gunned down in the streets. And Bluedude is going to take the set and move on to winners finals.
Yep. And Ryden gets to enjoy
good luck down there, buddy.
Hell.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can explain it. That's hell down there. Yeah, Jimmaster, Olliedog, Saf, Conflagads, Awesome Grace, Beedozer Tart. Keep in mind.
What the hell?
None of these games are top 8.
Yeah, those are to get into top 8.
These are all games to get into top 8 losers side. They all got knocked down to there. And speaking of knocked down to there, we're going to see the two of the people who sent them down into loser side. We've got Yves on the Millia and Weddbob on the Johnny. A very mobile character versus a character who can catch mobility pretty easily.
Yeah, I do expect at least a couple times for the Johnny 6K to just clobber a Millia right out of the skies. But
oh yeah,
we'll see how Yves is going to be able to play around that. Already having to utilize the burst on both sides.
Bursted right away.
Ooh, goes low, sets up a disc, and goes low again. Just going to straight through the corner. Ooh. Trying to get a little bit fancy with the mix-up. Goes to the Artemis, does not budge. And Weddbob able to get a knockdown. Oh, you best trying to play so elusive to get away from the cards at all cost, but unfortunately the counter hit's gonna come on through, and what's gonna be?
It's gonna kill.
For a stable
And the
setup.
overhead into the ascend up. That's gonna do it.
Good start here for Weddbob. Gonna be nice air to air, the fade away, able to make contact. Alright.
Oh, dropped the
he's a little bit
6H.
too high
Was a
for that
little bit
connect.
too fast.
Goes to
Getting
the other
crossed
side, gets the
up.
pickup. Unfortunately, doesn't get the full conversion there for Yves, and they are going to suffer for this, unfortunately. What's it going to be? Other side, JK!
Oh, that was dirty!
Oh, they went for the 6k to try and pick him out. Catches a backdash. Gets caught by yet another cross-up. Set him into the wall.
Just JD, JD, JD.
Still a very scary situation. Weddbob has all the resources to work with. Ooh, just whiffing. Goes the other side. Still connects. Anti-air close slashes.
Well, that should do it. No! Dropped the last bit! And the fast slash tipper is gonna do it.
Weddbob able to secure the first game. Ooh. Yves was able to get the openings that they needed, but unfortunately was not able to get enough of them.
Mm.
And Weddbob, when they do get the hits, it's hurting. It's hurting much more.
Yeah, we need. I think it's just that Yves is trying to get more setup situations, but Weddbob's just not letting them, not giving them enough breathing room.
And also just being able to snipe Yves out of the air with some of those very, very solid buttons definitely helps out. Going for the other side yet again. Gets him into the wall.
Oh, doesn't go for the super though. Wanting to save meter for some more mix.
Ooh, Weddbob trying to back away. Does not do so.
Yep, the super there.
Sending the blade. Get that hard knockdown. What's it going to be? Oh, went for the throw, but Weddbob was ready for it. Able to get a punish on it. Oh, the cross up JK.
Oh, we burst baiting.
Burst. Whoa! Make contact, and unfortunately, they had all that meter to work with. Yeah, Yves had all that meter to work with. Unfortunately, was not able to use it. Weddbob, securing yet another round, gets clipped over the top. It's going to be just the corner, but now,
this is big. Oh, drops it though.
It's going to be YRC. And nice, Yves able to get the knockdown this time. What's going to be? Goes low. Good defense from Weddbob, but gets opened up. That's the thing. You get so many opportunities to try and block the Millia mix.
Oh, good tech on the throw.
Goes in. Oh, the extra hit. Nice. Able to get a just block in. Sometimes when you get a just block on a cross up, it looks really cool, but it's like I was only just barely blocking that.
It's like, oh wow, what expertly timed. I got lucky.
I barely blocked that at all. So you give me a little too much credit at times. But
whoa, the
really nicely done. Yeah,
that was so good. Waiting for Yves to fall into the card to get the pop into the Joker trick. That was really so smart.
That's another card. Ooh, what a challenge. After the Insenga. Goes to the other side and the extra air dash.
And another cross up. Burst out.
Ghost does come in. And Weddbob does have some resources to work with. They spend it very early. A little bit worried about the whiff punish potential that Yves does have. Oh! Pelt!
Okay.
Through.
Oh, wait, no, they pressed into the disc, though!
What's it gonna be? Radical shimmy, and they should be able to get the kill from this!
Yep, that's gonna do it!
It is so tough to try and keep track of where this Millia is gonna be at any point on the screen. And it feels like it's so dangerous to try and take a throw against a Millia just because of how quick they are in the air and punishing you. And how often they are in the air and punishing you.
Just punishing you for the slightest mistakes as well. You need to be on point pretty much all the time against Millia. which is just a terrifying situation.
I hate fighting this character. I don't care where you put her on tier lists. I hate fighting her.
She might be low
probably...
tier, but she's top tier in my head.
Well, that's also probably partly due to the characters that I play.
Yeah.
Not gonna mince words with that one, but alright, coming into game 3. Let's see. Oh my god! The turbo fall to go to the other side.
So much movement.
Just the ankle breaker right there. Stay same side! He's gonna go into the super. Yves is just on an absolute tear right now. Goes to the skies, the BRC forward.
Oh yeah, no, you have to burst that.
Yeah, counter hit and Sanga. Yeah, you explode. Oh! The very late JD. Alright.
Getting some movement.
Goes over the top. It does feel like at times Weddbob is starting to get a little bit flaily on defense, trying to just keep Yves out of the air.
Really flustered.
Which, you know what, understandable. Trying to keep a Millia contained can be brutal. Tries to go low, but a backdash from Weddbob. Good patience on the defense, and there it is!
Oh, the 6k connects!
We said at the very start that we're going to see a 6k just snipe Millia out of the air. Alright, uses the Guy Crusher, getting for a throw. Fade away, final.
Oh, the card set up, but he just gets punished, not letting that get away with it.
Never
Oh,
mind.
another cross-up! That should kill!
No, they're just going to...
That was same side. That was same side.
Yeah, I think Weddbob was expecting cross-up, which, you know what, with how things have been going, totally understandable. But they just weren't blocking.
Okay, so it sends them off screen, so it's quite literally like a big guess.
Yeah.
It is just, okay, you've seen all of the regular, like, you know, 4-way mix. I do FRC yep, I do FD cancel. But what if I just jumped a second time? How about that?
Yeah, yeah, it gets to a point where it's just like, pick a side and pray to a god.
Pretty
I don't
much.
care which side, I don't care which god, just pick one of each.
Just pick something and hope it works.
That's sometimes what it feels like. You make a lot of educated guesses, stay same side again. Alright, sets up a disc. Gonna go for the steady pressure, but the YRC does connect. Nice, get the throw.
Gold burst!
Oh no, gold burst, and... Oh, because the other side low! What's gonna be? Bad Moon, and the...
Bad Moon and a JD!
JD Capel! Yves is on an absolute goddamn tear! What the hell? Nice,
Oh,
vertical shimmy with the Ensenga.
Oh, this is big! This is big!
Huge.
Half health, quite literally, over half health just from a single combo.
How do you get Johnny out of the other 6p? Does not work. Capel does make contact again. With the burst. Weddbob, but the drop down JH is going to get a huge starter.
Oh wait, no, that doesn't be! We just go straight into the super.
I think Yves went for a throw, and unfortunately...
They do have burst now, though. They have a huge advantage going into this round.
Nice air to air. We're going to pick up, sets up a card as well. Hyperguard crash, but never mind. Yves is able to get out of the setup completely. Gonna use the burst offensively.
What is happening in this corner?
I don't know. They're doing laps around each other, but Yves is able to get the better of them.
Oh, jumping left into the Joker trick to get the...
Yeah,
okay.
the hard knockdown. Yves does have meter to work with, but they do get hit. Does a combo. Blocks the YC, but it was air blocked. Nice tech on the throw. Uses the aerial mobility to get out of there. Force out the burst. Dash it. Tries to get in. Gets the hit. What's it? What? They should be able to get the pick. Oh, never mind. It's damage. It's mega damage. Tries to chase him down. Oh, good net there. Oh, they didn't even have time to burst. The quick air final. And Weddbob sends it to a game 5.
Final game
Holy!
situation between these two. Oh my god.
This is going to give me a heart attack.
Oh yeah.
Trying to keep up with these two just like doing flips around each other. It's absolutely nuts.
They're playing Frogger. They're playing goddamn Frogger in the corner. One's on the ground sliding under, the other one's jumping over.
Alright, game number 5 between these two. Who is going to strike first blood? Oh, watching it. Whip, but doesn't get punished
Burst
for it.
out, don't want to get... Don't let Yves get started. Oh, that's huge shit. Both sides don't have burst.
And a big counter hit. Is able to set up.
Catching the backdash!
I think they were just dashing forward, trying to get out of the corner.
Yeah.
He's got pushed in.
Oh, yeah. They caught the forward dash in a backwards air dash. Alright.
In the corner. Nice, gets a throw.
In the corner, into the
Yves
throw.
doesn't need her. God crush. Gets killed.
Look at the low!
Not gonna kill. Barely.
Oh,
Holy shit, that was a lot.
almost killed. Almost killed. Yves does have meter though! They can kind of get whatever they want here! Going for the double...
They went for an Artemis!
No!
They went for an Artemis!
No, you're...
I'm not sure what that was meant to be.
There.
Able to get clipped out of the air. Weddbob does force out the burst. And the drop down JH does make contact. And again,
both
burst
sides
down on
don't
both
have
sides.
burst.
The anti-air
Wait, this might be dead!
I don't know. I don't think so. One last guess.
Scaling. Catching the backdash with a misfinder though.
Ooh.
That's gonna be Weddbob taking it over Yves. 3-2.
Holy.
Moving on.
What a set.
That was
So
crazy.
close. That was absolutely nuts.
Alright, I'm looking over the nightmare that is loser's side. Good God!
Wow.
So
That is kind of
Yeah.
nuts.
for context for the chat, we'll start. Beedozer beat Tartarus 3-2. Awesome beat Grace 3-2. Confla beat Saf 3-2. And Olliedog beat Jim 3-1.
Close sets
So-
all around. I think Grace and Saf were both on Unika, so
Unika,
that is,
yeah.
I think, our 2 potential Unika reps falling just out of top 8, just before top 8, unfortunately.
Yeah, alright. So, what we're getting here is what I like to call perf locals.
Ah, yes.
So we've got
Wait.
Awesome versus Beedozer. This is literally just what happens at their locals every time.
Jeez. I'm still trying to just recuperate after that last set, because holy shit.
Yeah, no, that last set was...
It was a
Oh.
lot. That was a lot to try and take in. Yeah, we get Beedozer and Awesome. Awesome on the Potemkin. And Beedozer on their Kai. Awesome a little bit earlier.
Yeah, did see them a bit early. It's just, you know...
Falling to Bluedude. But then again, Bluedude is like kind of playing out of their mind.
Well, as Bluedude themselves admitted, they had to fight Zell in a 1-to-1. So, you know, they kind of have to figure out the lock-in against Potemkin.
Exactly. Alright, game number 1. Awesome versus Beedozer. See how it goes. Trying to play the mid-range, does not want to try and overextend. It is very easy to overextend against Potemkin, and especially in the current day and age. Alright, able to get a counter hit that they needed, so they can get some pressure started.
Good press!
Ooh, big
Burst
counter
out.
hit for the burst.
Oh, the
there it is.
buster! Your pressure stops here. The
Yeah.
buster!
You're trying to mash out of... I'll wake up. Perish. Oh my god.
That was, yep.
Alright, nice whip punish. Able to use the Wild Assault extension to get him through to the wall. Not going to utilize that positive bonus. Again, another counter hit.
And this should be, yep, into the Sacred Edge. Really solid so far for Beedozer right now.
God, that meaty
Positive
5K.
both sides.
What a whip punish!
What a whip punish!
Jeez, that
Oh
almost
my
kills.
god!
Oh,
It catches the
5K.
Super PRC over 5k.
He's kind of nice with it. He plays
Kind of stick with it.
very, very good fundamentals, but the Vapor Thrust does get punished. He's forced to burst and knocked down for the slide head. But again,
Burst
another counter hit. B has been. Ooh,
Oh, it doesn't
never
catch it
mind.
this time.
Gets caught backdashing, and it
Catching the
might be dead
backdash,
here.
that should kill. Yeah, that's definitely dead.
Nicely done from Awesome. I was a little worried when they started like shuffling back and forth underneath him. I was like, please don't drop this.
Just slight shimmying, you know.
Yeah.
It's not a Guilty Gear game unless you, like, RC, go under someone, and your character just starts shimmying around.
Just violently vibrating.
Yeah.
Alright, game number 2. Beedozer definitely had some very, very strong openings in that. And it's just playing the neutral so well, but unfortunately...
Oh, that's got a gap. That's got a gap, and Awesome is going to abuse that gap.
Exactly. Yeah, Potemkin doesn't necessarily need to be correct all that many times. Oh,
Yeah, like this.
what's it gonna
DP
be? A
out?
nice DP. Bring it back to neutral.
Oh,
but
the
back
back Mega
fist.
Fist actually working there.
Gonna go. Ooh, here we go. We got some Dragon install. Let's see what I can do with it. You think you can press? Perish. I will say though, Awesome does have a full sticker bar.
And they're just
Yeah.
immediately HP ping. Flick that, yep.
Nice block on the slide head. It's gonna try and set up. Oh, the extra
it's
hit!
hit!
The extra hit able to pay dividends there. Unfortunately, doesn't get the full connection, but that's fine. Oh, it's gonna hit
Oh,
more.
catching the press! Burst out! You really want this round?
They really want it. They do have meter to make it happen. They just need one solid hit. Oh,
And that's gonna be the solid hit!
they actually almost died just from the slide head.
Literally. If
They-
they were a little bit less health, they would have died.
But they made the calculations and it worked out. Ooh,
Burst out on the
nice burst.
DP, just block.
Find the right opening. Oh, it's a bit of a trade. Beedozer. RC extension through to the wall.
Good damage.
Nice. Just goes low. Gets a big pickup. And again, through to the wall.
These combos
Yeah.
are always so good, honestly.
Ooh, make up the meaty 5 gap. Fortunate. And now it's time for Awesome to play the game.
Oh,
Smooth out
get
of the air.
healing! Nice projectile! Come over here! Gold burst!
Gold-
Into the
That's messed up.
That was evil! That was evil!
Alright. Oh,
Oh,
nice.
good jab!
Jab mash. Interrupt
And
the
the
cool
armor.
rock. And utilizing the armor quite nicely.
Catching the backdash.
Vapor Thrust again.
And again, the Super PRC!
It's working out for Awesome. Good div. Well, having to just hold the block.
Oh, Garuda! And now it's Beedozer install.
It's going to be across the other side. Nice defense so far. Oh, big counter hit.
Yep, this should definitely wall break. No! Drops the combo!
Really unfortunate. He's still in a good spot. Gets
That's
another
gonna
counter
kill!
hit.
No!
No!
You're dead.
No.
Bye-bye, B. Bye-bye, B.
I am so sorry, my dude. That is tragic way for that to drop.
That is such a tragic drop on the Super 2.
That's rough. And that is going to be a second game on the board for Awesome.
Awesome could have done literally anything they wanted there. That was minus 79.
Yeah.
They could have probably gone for like a cross-up potbuster or so, like jump over potbuster.
They could have gone and got a coffee before they went and did that.
Yeah, for sure. God, Ride the Lightning is so punishable.
Alright, coming into game number 3. B off to a very strong start here. Alright, this one makes contact. Yeah, that one makes contact. I wanted to make sure, it's like, this does work, I swear.
Going for the armor
again. It's got backdashing.
Oh, that was nice.
Hammerfall. Nice jump out of the attempt at the potbuster.
Dragon Install? Yep, there it is. Yep, there it is.
It's gonna be, what's gonna be the setup? They're just gonna go for fireballs? No!
Oh, the charge test!
I was like, don't you dare burst that. Hold that. Hold that burst, please.
Yeah, just please, for the love of God, hold on to it.
Nice. Get the counter, force out the burst. Means that every subsequent hit is going to be much better. Just go for the immediate. You've been leaving a few too many gaps so far, Beedozer.
Interesting, doesn't go for a super there, wanting to save the meter.
Oh, here we go. Whoa!
What the hell was that?
Interesting. Using a Vapor Thrust to pull him out of it. Oh, just goes for it again.
Oh, and using the Sacred Edge to make sure... Yeah,
Nicely
just
done.
to make sure he couldn't burst out. That was smart.
So yeah, using the Vapor Thrust to scoop him out of the Sacred Edge. I mean, if he had enough meter, could have just done that. Scoop him out, hit him into the wall, and then Sacred Edge again.
If they managed to get enough meter, then probably. Yeah. But that would it'd be hard to get that much meter that quickly.
Nice. I'm sure Beedozer would find a way.
Oh, yeah, it's Beedozer, so of course.
Ooh, nice throw.
Throw into the corner.
Keeping it tighter this time. Oh my god, just trade buttons. Usually, if you're trading buttons with Potemkin, that's not really a good thing. Oh, counter hit. Does force out the burst eventually. Punches a 6p and able to get the wall bounce pickup. Oh my god,
Sacred Edge doesn't kill though. Or even wall splat.
Oh my god, Mega Fist over the top. Is that catching a backdash? No.
Oh, the DP gets snuffed out!
And you died! And that sets up a match point here for Awesome. Finds the backdash, but a great awareness there from Awesome. Manages to get the hit. Good pressure.
Good backdash!
I think Beedozer
Shock
may...
Oh, the DP to stop the armor!
Good cancel into the Vapor Thrust. Kick throw. The RC does connect. Gonna have to use the RC just to keep himself safe. That doesn't send him to the wall.
The last bit! Oh, this should kill!
It should. Keeps himself alive. Awesome holding onto the burst.
Both sides do have burst pretty much.
Blocks
and the
just
defend.
Alright, the burst has been utilized by Awesome. Beedozer still has his on deck. Good backdash. He's been getting punished for backdashing quite a bit throughout this set, but still, you gotta keep on representing it. You don't want to be standing still against Potemkin. It's the scariest thing to be doing. Nice dust block, but the PRC, the kid themselves said it. Ooh!
Lightning!
Nice attempt at a potbuster, and they're able to get the follow-up. They had the meter to go full coast to coast. To get the drop, unfortunately. They got scooped. Doesn't kill, but it's so close. The Gold Burst does connect.
Gold Burst! Awesome has enough meter to do something! They set up the wall! And they're catching the backdash or the stop blocking or something! It got caught!
Yeah, the backdash got caught by the heat tackle. And that is going to be Awesome taking the set.
He has left the room. And immediately, frame 1 in stream matches, I'm so bored of fighting you. That's so relatable. Please, if you're in Perth, go to the locals, give them something to fight besides a Kai and a Potemkin.
Yeah. Understandable, honestly.
They're desperate.
Alright, moving on to the other side of our lower bracket. It's going to be Olliedog on the Axle and Conflag on the Ram.
Yeah, Confla managing to beat Saf, getting it into the top 8 position. Olliedog managing to stop the gymmining from happening.
That just feels like you survived, Jim.
Yeah, you didn't
More than
beat
anything.
Jim. You survived Jim, and now you have to fight
You live to fight another
Jim
day.
.5.
Alright, the 11 the intros rock. Also, I just want to point out, this matchup feels like hell as playing Axel.
It's a hellish.
So we'll see what Ollie's going to be able to do. They do have other characters in the back, but we'll see if the Axel is going to be enough to get the job done. Already off to
Okay,
a good
getting the
start.
delay, running in, not having to go for zoning.
It is a little bit tough to try and zone too much because of how the sword will just blow straight through the Rancid. But once you're able to...
Honestly, it's looking really
hit.
good for Olliedog right now.
Off to a good start, sends him into the wall. And the bomber, able to get there in time.
What about hits?
Oh my god. Able to get the hit, the burst does come out.
Yeah,
at the very least, Conflag can be happy that they got the burst out of Ollie. That round was a bit of a lost cause, but getting the burst out of Ollie can set up such good things for them in this second round. Alright, stuck in the corner, what's going to be? Oh, they just got hit by the second wrecker. And, yeah, this is pain. Into the wall you go.
That did so much! Why did that do so much?
The JH just hit an extended hurt box off the JP. Alright, good mash out from Ollie. Still, having to deal with the rock. The Rancid does make contact, does so again. Gonna skip him into the corner so Ollie can get out of there, but...
YRC?
Conflag. Oh, the JH able to make contact from quite a height. And the tap doesn't have anything to follow up with, though.
That should be a
Flip
punish.
in,
No,
and
they
it goes low.
couldn't get a punish off of it.
Keeping it close, one round apiece here. JD. Oh, God.
Oh, that was a dirty crosser.
Conflag just taking to the skies. Alright, sword in the corner. Hold on for dear life, you get tossed. Honestly, considering the alternatives, probably not the worst. The flip overhead opens up Ollie. Then gets sent to the wall. A very scary spot to be in. Not a lot of health to work with.
Terrifying position.
Nice
Oh, nice
2S out of the
catch
air.
into the tornado.
Right back to full screen. The 2S whip at the PRC. Tries to get out of the corner. Gets clipped. The sword explosion helps finish that one off. And Conflag going to be able to take game number 1. And a good start from Conflag. The first round was really good for Ollie, but unfortunately, it felt like Conflag just kind of woke up a little bit.
Yep. Sick of
And
losing,
Ollie-
so I hashtag labbed up.
That's what you got to do. It's like you can sit around
Thanks,
and
I will
complain about
not be
matchups.
looking.
Yeah, it's like, sure, you can sit around and complain about characters and matchups and whatever, but also you can just try and figure out things. And that's what a lot of people here have been doing.
Why do that when Twitter can do it for me? Nice combo.
One of the burst, doesn't get it. Ooh, nice pickup. And
In the 6H.
6H.
You know what? Perfect.
We did see a very solid round 1 in the previous game. We'll see if they're going to be able to make more out of it this time, because they do manage to hold on to their burst this time. Right, full screen pressure. Flag not. Just taking it patiently. Gets hit out of the air with the 2S. Gonna flip it in, does get the hit.
Swordless.
Does not matter, gets the throw. Gonna use the rock. It has enough time to get the next sword ready for the next round of pressure. Gets a throw. And that is going to be some burst meter that you're not going to have. Goes over the top of the 2K. It's a bravado on the wall break. But doesn't have that hard knockdown. Just going to have to find a way in. One more time. Having to block.
Going through the tornado with the sword.
That pains me. As an Axel, that pains me to watch. That pained me so much. Oh. Alright, stuck in the corner again. We've got the sword explosion. Tries to get out of there.
Oh my god.
Second hit
you can get a full confirm off of that. This character. There is no amount of labbing to defend that. And that punishes into a wall break. Ah! That's dead.
That is dead. That's unfortunate. That's a really unfortunate way for Ollie to drop that game. They were in such a good position, but unfortunately, when the scramble situations come around, Conflag is just like able to get those stray hits, which convert to so much. It's brutal. And I'm wondering, coming into game 3, if Ollie's going to stick to the Axel.
Oh, they're going Bedman!
They are switching over. Yeah, they are going to switch over to the Bedman. That is one of the characters they've been working on for quite a bit now. It's been getting really, really strong. We'll see how it matches up against Conflag's Ram. Alright, game number 3. Not the greatest of starts. Does end up whipping a 6p, but trying to take the skies. Nice 6p from Conflag. Does force out the burst. Gonna play a little bit further away, but nah. Conflag able to close the gap and get the pressure started.
Blow.
Nice mash through the wreckers. Gets him with the JD extension.
Okay.
Blocks the door.
I see.
Oh, okay. Oh, unfortunate.
Pretty high.
Bit of a weird situation with the combo. Just going to use the flamethrower just to keep the pressure going. Stuck in the corner. Bit of a rough spot here for Bedman. Doesn't have the best of defensive tools to get out of there. And gets opened up. Bardo doesn't get the kill. It was swordless.
Swords now.
Nice deflect shield. Keep himself alive. Trying to utilize it.
And the sword going through the projectile. And it is set point for Conflagads right now.
They try to utilize everything they could, but unfortunately a sword says no. Sent straight through him. As you mentioned, Fibu set up a match point. It's already off to a great start.
Very good start for Conflagads right now.
Ooh,
wait, wild assault though.
Okay,
Catching the backdash with the 2K2D.
Never mind, you thought you were able to punish a reversal super? What game do you think you're playing? Into the wall with you.
Words cannot describe the corner to corner I just saw, but makes me feel ill.
Wow,
I guess words can describe it. I feel gross.
There you go, you found them.
I found them, and they're not good.
Oh, the 6p out of the air. Never mind, the burst does connect. It got there in the nick of time. But
and the 6p into the Wrecker OTG is going to do it. Conflagads taking it 3-0 over Olliedog.
Yeah, a bit of a rough one there. Ollie definitely had moments in those first 2 games. But unfortunately, just wasn't able to string enough of them together over the long run. And, yeah, the Ram, a little bit too good.
Yeah, Ram is just such a solid character.
Alright, and now they will be moving on through the lower bracket. As we move on to our next set, it looks like it's going to be Ryden going up against Awesome.
So that is. Hang on, let me check. Has Ryden played against? No, they didn't play against a. I thought they had already played against Potemkin, Lasbela earlier. It was a Bedman.
Bedman, yeah.
It was the third big body in the game. I would say it's easy to get them confused, but it's really not. Nago is not a grappler.
No, they're all doing. All the big bodies are doing completely different things.
They're all doing completely different things. Oh yeah, true. And there's also Goldlewis the fourth.
Yeah, the Millia function.
Yeah, Fat Millia.
the bigger Millia function, yeah.
I mean, he literally has like cross up Yozon.
Yeah. The Millia biking.
Oh yeah, the new stage.
Yeah, the new stages look like really nice. We'll see how they go in terms of like
performance.
Yeah, I really hope this one is really good for performance because I'm sick of Council 3.
I think everyone is sick of Council 3 now.
It's been so many years.
It's like our training mode stage. I want it gone.
Get us out of the padded cell. Oh, nice backdash! Alright, Ryden has the resources. Just a super.
It was
Not
movement.
Even super PLC, yeah. Just wanted to use it as a means of transportation. The TK Finer. Gonna use the
going into the throw. Next mix. What's it gonna be? Going for the low. Into the TK.
Gets him with another one.
Doesn't kill though.
He's a big body. And a nice Finer to finish that one off. Ooh, nice cancel into the Insanga to get the punish. Backdash over the slide head, able to get the knockdown in the corner. We have the card, but nice use of this the Hammerfall just to get out. Makes contact.
Catching the backdash into the corner.
That is one thing that we're seeing from our Johnnies is that they like to backdash and they have been getting punished for it. They had to kill that.
No, they could have killed.
They probably could have killed that. Oh, actually the toes, 6k. Has the meter to keep it going. Oh, counter hit. This is a scary situation. Crush.
Oh,
and the splash.
The JH catching it.
Alright, send it to a third round. Blocks. There we go, the knockdown and set up the guard crush loop in with the cards. Alright, gets the knockdown. Nice backdash over the slide head, but unfortunately, there's always another. Got to deal with all the armor. Just steady pressure coming in from Awesome. Making sure that Ryden just stays still so they can do this.
That's
Get their hands on it.
Use your meter, dog! Not for that!
Oh no, you are getting counter hit. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a weird height that they weren't able to get the follow-up. Blocks it again. They're just going for these hammerfalls. Gets out of the corner. Blocks the dust. Fold over the top of the slide head. Gets caught low. Goes for another one. Gets a counter hit.
Okay. Into the super.
Kill.
Ryden might be able to clutch this out.
It's a good situation though because Awesome does have meter. Do we get a super PRC? Do you go in? They just go for the jump in.
And the JP
makes contact
into the Mistfinder. And that's going to be Ryden managing to claw their way. Literally last hit. Even if it was like chipped out.
They were on death's door.
Oh, 100%. Could have been sneezed at and they died.
Yeah. But able to survive game number 1. They've been playing around the armor pretty well. As I say that, gets hit by it twice. A third time, I should say. Nice just block, but having to deal with Garuda in the corner! Let's take a ride! This is gonna hurt. Oof.
That's so much.
Nice
Oh,
backdash
good
still.
backdash.
That's the thing, Ryden. One thing he's said in the past is that you are not going to stop me from backdashing. I don't care how many times you punish me for doing it, I am still going to keep on backdashing. And that's just, honestly, kind of just what you got to do in Strive.
Yeah.
It's a backdash kind of game.
No.
Oh, because if you're not backdashing, you're sometimes just getting command thrown like that.
Yeah.
Whitehead does connect. Oh, there it is again. Gets clipped. Oh, they just get hit.
Oh,
are
no.
Are you dead?
I think
dead?
so.
Oh, that damage. Oh, that damage.
No!
Ooh, a little bit early on the break. Alright, just holding FD. And again, just static pressure.
Just too much stagger.
Awesome going to be able to secure a game. And keeping it close. Alrighty, one apiece between these two. And it feels like whoever is able to get the ball rolling first.
Yeah.
Whoever has the momentum, who's ever able to get into that rhythm of their offense. God, they tried to chase him down from the other side of the goddamn screen with that popbuster. Does not get it, and now Ryden with that 6K.
It's right in 6K. It's just.
Yeah,
It's been working.
The money button. Ooh, didn't get the Oki that they probably would have wanted. Able to get the jump in, but unfortunately that hammer fall. The armor on it has been doing a lot of work for Awesome. Able to get a pickup into the corner as well. Probably would have wanted him to get into the wall. Unfortunately.
Oh, the blockbuster!
Hammerfall PLC Botbuster, the classic from day one. Oh, the burst does have to come out. See a vault.
Oh, that's so scary, and that's gonna do it! Catching the backdash again!
From so far away, even able to catch it from that range. Okay, able to punish the armor that time. Gets him into the corner. And the burst. Used early here from Awesome. Trying to force Ryden back in. And yet again. And just catches him out of the air with the close slash. Ooh. There it is, that money button.
It's these 6Ks. They're doing so much.
Blocks it. Still having to trying to be patient. And again, 6K and Sunga to break through the armor. Send him into the wall.
Super.
Good spot here now. But Awesome does have some resources to work with. Can be a little bit scary. Just
whoa! In the full cinematic, and it just scoop him out.
Nicely done. The armor working out, catches the backdash yet again, but the throw from Ryden that time.
Into the corner.
Just goes for a really close slash and it works out. Big punish. Gonna send him through the wall. Whether that's my name. Get that hard knockdown. Get that positive bonus. Try to make the most of it to put another game on the board.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, was expecting him to go for a break.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna hurt. Goes. Tap does connect. Goes for another gigantic one. Oh, blocks the burst!
At the last second!
They knew Ryden wanted to burst at some point during there, but there's so few points where you can do so safely. Awesome, able to punish it. Put another game on the board.
That was a really good combo from Awesome.
Yeah, really, really scary spot to be in. And Awesome has just been doing that all game, just poking and prodding with the pressure, and just needling Ryden into making these defensive mistakes.
Yep, just a few small pokes and prods here, and then when they really need the damage, they get it in full force.
The armor has been doing so much work for Awesome in this matchup. There's been a few times here or there where Ryden has been able to really punish it with, say, like 6K and Sanga, but for the most part, the armor has been doing so much work. All right.
Oh, getting a low.
Look at the knockdown. Nice backdash. Able to get the punish. Just gonna go for the Joker trick. Send him through.
No.
What? All right, sure. Why not? Goes for the fadeaway. Finer. Clips him low. Just lets the Hammerfall rip. And the delayed hit coming out. Yeah, nice finish there. Get themselves in this.
Double backdash. Oh, good punish on the whiff button.
Ooh, the second hit, able to stop. Awesome. Ooh, just goes straight to the pop
okay.
Keeps it very simple. Nice backdash. Went for a little bit too much there. Ryden now getting set up in the corner, but the wake up
on the Super PRC doesn't kill. Yep, the meter.
There it is.
The heat knuckle.
All right, now that sets up a match point here for Awesome. Again, that armor on the Hammerfall. Been giving Ryden all sorts of headaches this set. Nice challenge with the 2K.
Oh, good press.
Sengar, 6K, just let rip. And able to get a massive hit. Sends him into the wall, doesn't have anything for the hard knockdown. So coming into neutral again, also has a lot of resources to work with. That didn't... That looked real weird. Okay, big punish. Sends it. Never mind, the 2P mash coming out of Awesome. Whoa. Counter hit. Going to use the Wild Assault. Carry them to the corner. The card didn't explode on him.
Card didn't explode and he got hit with the 2S.
I think Awesome thought, oh, I'm going to be still
fast slash, sorry.
In guard crush. I was like, I'm still going to be in guard crush, so I don't know what. I'm just going to have to hold this. But no, they just started walking forward because it ended up whiffing him. And Ryden was able to make the most of it. Kept him pressing.
5 situation.
Yeah, we get a game 5 here. Back and forth between them has been terrifying, to say the least.
This is so close, so back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, getting a punish.
I'm able to work out that time. Backdash away. Slide head. Tries to get a jump in. Tries to get the second hit in time. Was not there. But they do get caught backdashing. Has been the case with a lot of this set, unfortunately, for Ryden.
Right there as well.
Also in a good spot.
Oh, back throw incident!
Awesome has a lot of health to work with, has resources to work with to get out of there, and they do so. They pick the right time to get out. Get the knockdown.
Jab and the jab into close slash. That's gonna do it. Set point for Awesome.
Yet again, was able to get a big punish. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Holy shit.
That did so much. It did so much more than just a pot buster off of that too.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
You had to, yeah, kind of like that. Oh, you were dead, aren't you? Never mind the burst of the last second. You need that. I was. Oh, the whip hop buster. Ryden's still in it. In a good spot. Gets a guard crush.
Oh, but that's terrifying. You don't want to reset in a neutral in this position.
And again, been living and dying from that Hammerfall, and it works out at the death. Awesome, able to take it. All right, any second now.
It'll give it some time.
Give it time. We got it. Any second.
Yeah, yep. There we go.
All right, Awesome taking it 3-2 to move on through the lower side of this bracket, but Ryden playing so well all evening. Unfortunately,
Ryden was playing amazingly. Out of their mind. It was so good. It was just that armor, like you were saying, that armor was just the biggest detriment.
Like we saw, who was it? In Awesome set against Bluedude. Bluedude was taken to the skies a lot more with like aerial typhoons to get around their armor.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's a little bit. You don't necessarily have the freedom of typhoons. As Johnny, yes, you have a little bit of mobility and some pressure from the air with the finers, but it works a little bit differently.
Definitely.
And so unfortunately, playing into the armor a little bit too much. But moving on, we are going to have Conflagads going up against Yves. We'll see. Oh god, this is going to be a very scary matchup because yes,
good jab
Millia
check.
can try and run rings about Ram, but if she gets the hit, Millia just detonates.
Oh wait, I think it was the sword explosion. So the super was wasted.
That's really unfortunate. Never mind, you got another one. You're fine. Alright,
You kind of just have easy bait combos. Which I say all of this, it's so baffling. We don't have many more Rams.
We don't really know.
Who do we have besides Conflagads who's active in the community?
I'm coming up with blanks at the moment, but
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like there's Tito, but Tito doesn't really play anymore. Tito definitely doesn't show up to these brackets. So it's, burst out right away.
Able to get the air-to-air with the JP. Alright, nice. Able to get the full conversion into the corner.
The Artemis, okay.
With a hard knockdown.
Conflagads is very low on life, and they're dead!
Nicely done. Keeping it close, around a piece between them. Trying to utilize the same techniques that they were using against... Oh my god. Utilizing against Weddbob's Johnny, just trying to take to the skies as much as possible. A lot of confuzzlement. But unfortunately, when you're stuck on defense, with the risk as high as that, you gotta burst out of that one.
Conflagads has no swords. Good blocks, doesn't block the Lobo. Same side low.
Strange.
What a cross, catches the backdash.
I hope that was just a spectator thing. It kind of froze for us a little bit, but yeah, we're back. But alright, a nice hit there.
That's gonna kill. Alright,
Yves.
Taking game 1.
Yeah, I think it also happened on the stream as well, but there was a little bit of a weird spectator bug where it kind of froze for a bit and then did the fast forward.
Yeah.
We're all good. That happened to me as well. So it wasn't just a soup thing. It did happen to me as well. But apparently it didn't happen to you, Fiber.
I'm in a perpetual state of paying attention and not paying attention at the same time, so minute blips just...
Fair enough.
They just don't happen. I just see a Millia doing IED JH and Ram sitting there. It's like, okay, this is what it's going to be like for a few seconds. I can zone out.
Exactly. Oh, Yves' movement has been so good. Unfortunately, gets clipped by the aggressor. Ooh, the can hit low, and I get a big pickup.
Burst
the burst
out
does
right
eventually
away.
Get used. Ooh, gets clipped, but unfortunately not able to get much of a follow-up. Blocking the rock, gets clipped by the overhead.
The overhead.
Oh my god, that JH hits so deep from so high. Had to be so careful about that. Blocks the overhead that time. Dash cancel rock.
Good blocking.
Good pressure coming out of Conflags. Just trying to chip away at the health. You pay with your health or you pay with your meter. And in the end, it might be both, but Yves able to survive. Sets up a disc in the corner. What's the pressure going to be? The YRC does connect. Goes the other side. Never mind. It's going to be the deflection.
The double swing.
The aggressor able to get that last hit, but Yves surviving for so much longer than I think most of us expected. Catches the backdash in the corner. Able to get a good pickup from it.
Alright. Conflagads half health now.
Nice. Able to get a whiff punish.
Oh, the backdash. Oh, the 6P!
Yeah, the backdash on the Bad Moon really opened all that up. Unfortunately, yeah, not able to get the combo to continue, but gets in there for the throw. Okay, YLC from Yves does manage to get themselves out of the corner. Trying everything they can just to find these openings. They get one. But they need just one more. They're trying to be as obnoxious as mosquito as possible.
IEDJH, IEDJH. When in doubt, IEDJH.
Oh, nice
Good
technical
tech on the
throw.
throw!
Tries to chase him down. Where's 6B hitting from? Just having to block it. They don't punish. Where's the hit? Who died? I'm going to say it's going to be Conflag from died. I was like, the music is still going, so I'm going to guess that we're going to round 3. Okay, and we get the pick up into the corner. Capel manages to get the hit. What's it going to be? Whoa, I think they both kind of froze up for a second. Not sure who was on which side. The pressure coming out from Conflags. Yves trying to get out of the corner, but the tech does with the RC extension. It's going to be huge. The burst has to be used. Gets chased down by the fast slash. The big sword. Pressure, the rock. Gonna take the skies. This JH pressure is just brutal to deal with. Millia wants to be in the skies, but she's been...
And the throw... Can I just say something real quick?
I'm on the ground.
Big impressive commentary note. I just want to say, that game was so long, Birthday Train finished.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, it's like, wow, we're actually getting another...
We got to the finish of Birthday Train, and it looped.
Yeah.
There was just like a few moments of just pure silence. I felt like the game bugged out, because it doesn't know. It doesn't know that it's supposed to keep looping after that.
Alright, game number 3. Close slash pressure.
Risk is just building up like mad.
It's in the red. You do not want to get hit at all. And there it is!
There it is! Burst out.
The burst. Like, alright, that's what you pay. Trying to backdash away, but the rock is just keeping Yves just within arm's reach and making it so tough for them to create some space and trying to create their own openings.
That's not gonna kill. That's very close.
Alright.
Alright, mix time.
Mix like your life depends on it, because it does go low. What's gonna be? Same side. That move gets blocked, and that YLC connecting is so important.
It's just 2+. Just way 2+.
Right. Trying to stay in the air, able to get the hit, and able to get the conversion off it as well.
Nice conversion coming from Yves.
Getting that positive bonus. Just waiting to get that meter on deck. Gets the knockdown. What's it going to be? Goes low.
Bursting out. Too far away for the rock to do anything.
Having to be a little bit more patient. That traded? Alright, sure. BLC manages to get the air throw. Now it's... The fortunes have reversed here. Good defense here from Yves to hold on for dear life in the corner against this ramp pressure.
But the final hit of the record into the throw.
It's a good situation. The burst does get used. Ugh. Oh, gets hit by the sword. And now they're trapped back in this corner. Oh, gets hit by the
actually could killed that. And then the sword hit.
Bit of a weird kind of fumble towards the end there, but able to scramble it together. Alright, gets another on the board.
It's really looking like a bit of a struggle for Yves.
Yeah, if they're able to, like, freely move around the screen, it is perfectly fine for them. But Conflagads is not allowing them that space. Utilizing their own air buttons. A lot of it being like that jump heavy. Being very, very good for that. They're just keeping
Gold Burst
Yves contained. Yeah, Gold Burst does come out to see what they can do with it.
YLC, get off of me.
It goes in over the top, but the JH does trade with the grounded button. I like the use of the burst. Maintain this pressure in the corner. The dust. The RC conversion. Into the wall you go.
next decent combo would be able to kill here.
Just a solid hit, but a great jump in. Manages to make contact. It's going to be... Gets it with the overhead.
Into the winger.
Scary situation.
Suddenly evened up health-wise.
But the meter is there. Oh, just...
Into the low.
Kind of a fake out. A little bit of an ankle breaker there. Gets the opening. And in a round that looked pretty rough there for Yves. They're able to bring it in. Messes up the inputs. They wanted the shield, but ended up getting the wild assault.
Looking really strong for Yves right now. Lots of momentum their way, and as soon as I say that...
Good air to... Oh, again, a good air-to-air, this time from the other side. Wanted the burst, does not get it. Puts him into the wall. Is that going to kill? It does. That puts us to a final game. God, these
final
these
game
top 8
situation.
Sets.
Yeah. It's been pretty crazy, to be honest.
We have...
We're just getting the top 8.
How many more left to go as well?
Yeah, no, we still got winners finals, losers semis, losers finals, and then grands. We've still got a few more sets to go.
And everyone is going to be clawing tooth and nail for every bit of... And that was a little ambiguous of where everyone was going to be landing after that one, but... Yves able to get the burst out of Conflagads very early. They just need that one more opening to try and get the pressure started, but the aggressor out of the air. Able to get that hard knockdown. The rock does miss. Gives Yves an opening. Well, that's a trade you're actually not too disappointed to see. Just to maintain that pressure in the corner, but a bit of a weird drop. Only getting the single hit from the close slash. That Capel was just for appearances, I guess.
Oh, burst bait. It was a shiny sticker Capel.
Yeah.
Risk is cranked up so high.
And
yep, burst out there.
This does eventually come out. Air JP works out for Conflag. They are just going to block. The guard crush on the third hit. Ooh, nice. Hit out of the air. They don't have enough to get him through just yet. But the disc was able to give him enough time to get back in.
And this is Yves on set point.
Looking very good, but at any moment it can turn around.
Oh my god, I can't believe you can actually get a full combo there.
Gets that plus a bonus, trying to get him out of the air. Ooh, with the air throw. That's going to be huge for Yves. Sends him into the wall, get that hard knockdown.
Yep, get the hard knockdown, get the positive bonus, get your burst built back up.
Ooh, they wanted back away. They didn't want anything to do with that. I don't know if they're going to spend the burst on this.
No, they don't need to. They don't need to.
They've been fighting from like 1 health so much in this set. So we'll see if they can actually do it again. Never mind. It's going to be the 2H to sweep their legs out from under them and send us to a final game, a final round.
Final game, final round between the two of them. They get a trade.
Oh, big hit. The burst does have to come out from Yves.
Trading is so scary. It's ram damage plus Millia health. It's not a good equation for Yves.
These JHs are coming out thick and fast here. Gets the cross over the corner.
None of these JHs are really getting punished.
Oh, the choker fall.
Gets into the hard knockdown. Woo!
What's gonna be? Oh, which way are you going? The YRC does connect. And now Conflagads does have burst. They can use it for wild assault. They do get the counter hit. Might be able to send him into the wall. Maybe. No, they don't get it, but they're happy with this quarter pressure. What's it gonna be? Gonna be running.
Oh, the
cancel gets thrown
from Yves. They're gonna take it 3-2 over Conflagads.
They wanted the dash cancel record, but unfortunately they just got the dash cancel and got thrown for it. What a heads up decision from Yves to recognize what was happening and to get the punish. That is a rough way for that one to end for Conflagads.
That is so unfortunate.
But Yves is going to be so happy to see that happen the way that did. But wow, that is brutal way to bow out of a bracket in such a closely fought set.
Just one misinput. That's all it takes.
It can be a little bit like that sometimes. But still, Conflag playing so well this evening. Fortunately, bowing out at 5th place. Same as Ryden, they've played so well all evening, but
So
just
close, just
falling a little bit short. And it looks like now we shall be moving on to our winners' finals.
Yep, that is going to be Bluedude versus. I'm pretty sure they are now being called Weddbob, specifically against Bluedude.
Ah. Oh, I see. Yes, so we've got the Bluedude and the Weddbob.
I'm pretty sure it's Weddbob versus Bluedude.
Understandable, understandable. So yeah, both these players have been on an absolute tear. It has been nuts, the people that they've had to overcome to get into this spot.
Yeah, like, again, the matches I'm listing off right now, none of these would get in top 8. These would get to top 8. Beedozer versus Tartarus, Grace versus Awesome, Saf versus Confla, and Olliedog versus Jim.
That was just to get into the loser side of top 8.
That was
so it has
top,
been an absolutely brutal bracket we've had here today.
Or rather, top 12 losers side, which is just rough.
Alright, winners finals. We got Weddbob, aka Redbob, going up against Bluedude, and off to a good start here for Bluedude. Got him more into the corner already.
Oh wait, Bluedude is actually using a blue color for this, but Weddbob is not using red.
Got the denim. Alright, we're getting some cards out onto the field of play, but unable to really make use of them
getting
all
low.
that much just yet. Alright, reversal throw works out. Just goes low, does not care about any of the fancy shenanigans, just keeps it simple. And Bluedude ends up getting hit. And is now in a bit of a scary position because now we get all of this looping pressure coming out of Weddbob.
And there we go.
It's so tough.
Oh yeah, you gotta burst that.
Nice Wild Assault. Able to give himself the pressure yet again. Oh, the fadeaway low finer manages to make contact. Goes to the other side.
Oh, the cross up.
Cut explosion. That was kind of nuts. Gets the guard crush. We loop this pressure. Goes for the TK. And it gets the opening with the RC to follow it up. God, that is such a... Oh no, the BRC gets smoked by the Insenga.
That's like final hit situation. No, that doesn't kill.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me?
Fair enough.
This game.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Alright, they are requesting to be able to swap their colors, so now we are going to get Weddbob.
Ah, yes, of course.
Soup has allowed it. All my points gone. I would suck on Will It Kill. I would suck on Will It Kill. I'm broke.
Yeah. You get him 1 point a minute and it's already gone. Ugh. I mean, we do say this is a killing game.
This is a killing game. That is so true.
Until it isn't.
It's a killing game until scaling just decides, you know what? You don't get to win. Screw you.
Yeah. There's been some really, really unfortunate scaling moments in the past, but yeah, a lot of the times it's the other side where it's like, alright, there's just no scaling, I guess. Oh, gets caught low. And we do have the Weddbob activated now. God,
playing
really
so much stronger now.
The red install.
It was almost a perfect too.
Yeah, that was a clean round. Alright. Bluedude trying to make their way back in. The Wild Assault doesn't make contact, unfortunately. And Bob able to really make the most of it. Back into the corner you go. Oh, that is overhead. Brutal. An extension after the Insenga. Doesn't get a whip punish on the with Typhoon, but still able to maintain pressure. Goes over the top. The Thunderbird, but... Oh, the cross-up explosion!
Whoa!
Yeah, the drive-by, it's brutal. That one doesn't kill for some reason.
Kill.
Oh, the flying man!
He's flying
You went too
in!
far! Too far!
You flew too far and you're dead for it!
Oh, it does look very funny. But maybe you didn't need the second typhoon.
Yeah, I think you just had to do the first one, you'll be fine.
But it did look very, very funny. I love the flying windmill. Goldlewis. It is so goddamn funny. But unfortunately, it came back to bite Bluedude.
Yeah.
Very, very funny. And yeah, the game does go to Weddbob, who is now up 2-0. And he's looking incredibly solid.
Has been a few moments where Bluedude's been able to get an advantage, and it has definitely been. Oh no, they're locking in.
Ooh, no
They've
more
gone
blue.
their color. They are no longer blue.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. Mistfinder just blowing up the startup of the Wild Assault. Oh, scary. I do just standing there menacingly. Oh, they're able to get the extension off the card explosion. Sets up another one, the meaty guard crush, and they get blown up for trying to take a throw that was not there. That one hurts.
Oh, that hurts a whole
Alright.
bunch.
Alright, what's it gonna be? Is this gonna be the meaty? Oh!
Oh, are they pressing? They are!
Oh, yeah. They were big pressing. Wild Assault does connect. Well, at least it's on block. Yeah, able to get the explosion to follow up. Into the wall you go.
I'm not guessing.
It's fine. There was scaling in that one, I guess. There was some hits. Ooh! Faked out with the air
Very
fighting.
nice.
Just goes for the throw.
And it's currently
Done.
set point for Weddbob.
Yeah, looking so strong in this matchup. So ready for what Bluedude has to offer. Sets him up in the corner. Oh, whoa!
Oh, okay.
Tries to go a few layers too deep and doesn't work out. The stance cancel, just fakes him out. And punish him for trying to take their turn back. Nice deflect shield. Oh, close flash out of the air.
This is big.
They really needed this one. Oh, they just get hit raw by that one. Able to go to 2P, but an extension.
The overhead, okay. Bluedude does have a round on the board. Okay, they might be able to come back from this.
Oh, well, the way this round has started is
Oh, jeez.
not the greatest if you want that. Nice block on the overhead.
Jeez.
Oh my god, able to get out of the corner somehow. Unfortunately, not able to get a punish, but still having a lot more space to work with. Gets a counter hit on both sides. Just sends another typhoon.
Okay.
Guy crush pressure has been very good. Oh, they just get hit by the red RC. Goes low. Sends him into the wall. Doesn't kill, but it's close. Weddbob does have meter to work with. It's going to be the BRC forward. Oh,
Oh, that's big.
Alright, the burst is there. It does connect. It sends him into the corner. And just the close slash. The big old shoulder check. And Bluedude keeping themselves alive in this winners final.
Are we going to see a reverse 3-0?
Ooh.
It would be.
It
How do you-
would
what do you
be
think?
Kinda sick. I don't know. It's tough to say because Weddbob has been like so strong and so consistent, but Bluedude, he just needs those 1 or 2 openings and then makes your life absolute hell.
Oh,
The Wild Assault
punishes
are connecting,
by Wild
yeah.
Assault.
And back in the corner you go, and it shimmies the throw with the Ensenga. Weird. Robot. Oh, and again!
And
They tried to
another
tag
bait!
it. Holding on for dear life, they were too high, and the fighter didn't connect with the card.
Oh, we just throwing out super.
Let that one rip. Haven't really seen too much of that from Weddbob. The reversal supers. Does work at that time. And again sets up yet another match point. But the jump in just hits raw. And now hold this guard crush. Ooh, a little bit too low. Ooh, Water Soul manages to clip him out of the air. And back into the corner. Hold these typhoons. Gets them. What's it gonna be? The overhead again! Double overhead!
Overhead! Triple overhead!
Just swinging that thing. Gonna catch him back dash in. The Water Soul picks him up. Having to hold up a dead life. Nice back dash. Tries the PRC forward to get an extension, but whoa! Not over just yet. But the throw.
On the front!
What a
okay.
throw. Alright, coming into round number 3. Still, Weddbob on match point. Bluedude trying to just keep himself alive in this set. Oh, they tried to set the throne, but unfortunately... Never mind.
Back throw incident.
Oh, tries to...
What the...
That was a weird kind of intermingling of... where the hell were they going? But in the end, Weddbob does get positive bonus. Now it's time to gamble for your life, but a great burst does manage to give them the space to work with. Oh, here we go. Massive starter. What's gonna be? Cross-up Typhoon! Doesn't get the RC to connect. Goes low.
Goes low. Drops the combo though.
Unfortunate. Doesn't have meter. Both sides. Burst is there for Weddbob. What are they going to do with it? Never mind. They're just trying to play at the mid-screen. Doesn't get the card explosion. Gets it that time.
Getting up another card. Gotta be DK. That doesn't kill.
Oh, God, cancel. Oh, scary situation. Trying to block like a life.
Double overhead.
The extra overhead. He's gonna do it. Weddbob's gonna be able to secure the set with a flurry of offense to secure themselves a spot on the winner's side of Grand Finals.
I think Bluedude was trying to deflect shield. Or trying not to deflect shield. They're saying that they hate deflect shield, which is fair.
Which is valid.
It's very justified.
Ooh. Alrighty. Bluedude still has another chance, but they'll be going up against the winner of this next set, which is going to be between Awesome and Yves.
So this is basically paper cuts versus tungsten truck.
Yeah, this is going to be a scary one to watch. Oh my god.
You can't hit me, and if I hit you once, you die.
Yeah. You don't get many opportunities to make mistakes here as Yves, but so far they're off to the races with this one.
They're doing really well.
Just trying to play out of range. Just does not want to overextend. Oh, the Wild Snake is blocked! Oh! Patience on defense. Mega Fist over the top. They don't get a full extension. Oh, they do!
They get a full
I thought they were on the ground already. Never mind. Goes high, able to go up the top, able to get the pickup. You'll be able to send him into the wall and get that positive bonus. Just taking it steady, trying to... Oh, the drop down jump heavy was able to snuff out the 6p. Alright, has the meter to extend. Goes low that time. Wait, what's it going to be? Goes the other side, but good defense from Awesome. Oh, back Mega Fist, able to get the hit.
Yeah, you gotta burst that.
Does block.
Oh, it didn't have enough meter.
Just didn't have enough. Oh, nice. Backing away.
That should kill. Yeah, it's definitely dead.
Nicely done. You see a pot in the air, it's like, it's not... Like, they have some annoying buttons out of the air, so just be careful. Nice jab to check the turbo fall. Nice top out. The attempted pop buster. Good call on that. Ooh, jab out of the air. Nice. Should be able to get a disc set up. What's going to be? It's taking it steady. Whoa! Goes the other side. Okay, yes, gets the knockdown. Despite all this, it is still anyone's game. It may look like...
Oh, the Afro!
What did I just had to say it, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, has the meter to keep it safe. Oh, the God Crush air. Out of the air. Tries to 60.
Dead. No!
They're living. Oh, but the trade with the aerial. This is not a matchup as Millia where you want to be trading. Well, to be fair, Millia never really wants to be trading buttons. But this one, most definitely, is not one where you want to be trading. And Awesome is going to be able to take game number 1.
God, it's so just...
It's brutal.
Awesome, yeah, it's brutal. Awesome just kind of needs one hit.
Doesn't need many hits. Ooh, the
oh my god!
What an interesting interaction. It's still high enough on the Artemis to not actually get hit by the... Oh my god, there goes half your health from a single interaction. Maybe one of them to jump, doesn't get it. Yves playing it cautiously, gets the hit. They want that hard knockdown. They cannot allow things to go back to neutral. What's going to be... Pressure.
Yep, just block there, make yourself safe. Going for the empty low. Overhead.
Does get the hit, goes for the double cross. Gets a hit. Not sure if they'll be able to get a kill from this. This goes for another reset. There it is. Goes for same side close slash. Alright, to the skies we go.
The cross up! Burst out.
Goes down the side, it auto-corrects. And Yves is just forced to burst out. Oh, scary situation, try to backdash. They go for a trade. Alright, Garuda 1. Oh, I was so worried that was going to scoop. A little bit too
low to the ground.
It's going to be Yves with the pressure in the corner. Goes for the other side, in and out of the corner. And Awesome just... He's getting hit right now. What's going to be? Same side, but never mind. Awesome does not care. Super PLC.
I don't think I've ever seen Yves cross up with that. I don't know. Oh! That would have been so good!
Yves' life just flashed before their eyes.
Yeah, my life flashed before my eyes, and I'm in the commentary booth.
Yeah. Hold on for dear luck. Oh, that got caught back down.
You're gone. You're gone.
Rough time there. Yves, but Awesome now up 2-0. Ever since Awesome was put into the lower bracket, they've been on an absolute tear.
Who sent them there anyway?
Bluedude.
Oh yeah, that's right. My brain... I think my brain just kind of shut off that, oh my god, he's dead.
Yeah.
It's like I blanked out that memory. Alright.
Understand.
Punish?
Okay, number 3. Yves with the pressure. Let's see what they do. Goes for the quick low.
Overhead.
Good defense, but ooh, gets hit by the Artemis. And sometimes you just choose incorrectly on defense. It just happens.
One of the benefits of pot is you get to guess incorrectly so many times.
You get the opportunity, yeah. But nicely done, able to get the hit after the flash. Make himself in a pretty good spot. Nothing has been spent in terms of burst. Oh boy, that one hurts.
What a catch!
Unfortunately, wasn't able to get a follow-up. I think they wanted the burst, does not get it. Yes, holding strong. Just waiting for Awesome to try and maybe overextend a little bit too much. And there's the air throw out of the hell. Patience on defense from Yves.
Uh-oh, gold burst. Oh,
no,
you're kidding. You're kidding.
You died.
Alright, set point for Awesome.
Interesting. Tried to go real high into the sky. Finally managed to get the knockdown that they needed. Disc in the corner, what's it going to be? It's just going to be the pressure. Just the overhead pressure. Steals it. Alright, how much are they...
Oh, we got to cross up!
I was going to say, is like, are they going to show you this time? There it is. There's so much meat. Oh, a trade with the hair card. Do it again. Do another one. Let's go.
Just keep doing hair card. What's going? What?
You have to. You
keep
can't.
doing
You can't
it.
throw me out of it. What are you gonna do? Pop buster me out of a hair car? They had the meter to keep it safe, even if it is blocked. And all right, Yves gets a game on the board.
Oh,
Heavenly wins against Haircar. That, yeah, I think I have seen that. It is
I have seen that before. It's just why?
very funny.
It's very funny. You're slightly off the ground, Heavenly.
Perish with you.
Okay.
Alright, oh, because you have a
6P.
slide, unfortunately. 6P moment. YRC does connect that time and able to get the knockdown. Ooh, Yves off to a good start. No burst on the table here for also does have meter for some PRC follow-ups. Doesn't even need
That's
it.
dead.
Yeah, Yves is holding on to the burst. Does not
It's
want to
smart.
try and
Yeah, you
gamble
don't.
with their life
You
there.
do not want to burst there.
Yet again, we have a match point set up for Awesome. Doesn't make contact with the Artemis. Hammerfall does though. Armor doing its job.
Good
I said
F.
throw,
That
you
did
get
so much damage.
It's punish, yeah. Does connect, and I think you might be dead. Never mind.
Almost. Oh my god.
Not dead, merely maimed. You do have... Never mind. Okay, deflect shield does connect. Yves having to mix for their life, but never mind the Mega Fist.
Mega Fist.
Over the top. And that is going to secure the set for Awesome. 3-1 to move on into the losers finals. Yves trying to play the absolute heart out, but you can't make mistakes in that matchup. You don't have many opportunities to take a hit.
Yeah, you really don't.
You just explode. But still, incredibly well played all evening from Yves, making it all the way to 4th place. Damn good showing as...
Yeah, really good showing.
Yeah. We are
right,
immediately
getting
moving
a
on to our losers finals.
Getting a repeat from much earlier on tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think it's gonna be the same kind of blowout, or do you think Awesome?
Oh, I hope not, but we'll see. It feels like Awesome has definitely woken up and is just riding with a lot more momentum than at the start of the night. We'll see how it goes. Oh, cross up. Typhoon goes for another cross up Typhoon of a different variety. And you're already just dead.
Yeah, just super to guarantee the kill.
Alrighty. You know, in the previous match between these two, we saw Awesome really try and use a lot of pop busters, and Bluedude was just punishing that consistently.
Yep. Okay.
Especially like on defense, but offensively, yeah, go for it. Go for your life. Never mind. Tried a little bit too much. YRC, or Wild Assault I should say, into the red RC just to maintain the pressure. You do not want to give too much space to a Potemkin. Big
That
hit.
is very much true. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Doesn't get him into the wall. Oh, just 2k2.
The sweep?
Yeah, that was just... I'm not sure if they were expecting, like, overhead Typhoon, which, honestly, totally understandable. But nah, just the sweep. And Awesome was just not blocking low, gets clipped. And game 1 does go to Bluedude.
Yeah, I barely see Goldlewis sweep, like, ever.
Yeah, it's usually like 5k or 2k into like a dash cancel or a typhoon.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Good start to the round.
This is pretty good start,
There goes about 30 health. Good. Like the use of the burst, maintain this corner positioning. But it does just get Bluedude to use their own. Oh, the GT does connect before the flick does. Oh, this is pain. Oh, does he have the full
not if we
conversion,
drop.
That does. And now you perish. Well played from Bluedude.
That was, yeah, good. Well played. Using the Flick's extended hurtbox to your advantage.
That's done, but now also able to get some positioning in the corner. Sets him up for a throw. What's it going to be? Just more Garuda. Oh! We saw it again. Oh,
going for it again.
Just let it rip. Just gamble correctly.
And there it is again.
Just gamble correctly, forehead.
just guess right, idiot.
It's just that simple. Ooh, nice whiff punish. Black Shield does make contact, but unfortunately not able to make too much space for themselves, and now they are stuck back in this corner, having to deal with this Garuda pressure. Ooh, thought they were jumping out, but not to be the case. Gets him into the wall that time. Does not use the down the system to get the hard knockdown, but very happy to take about
probably.
2/3. Oh, how about another? The flying man coming through. Make way. I think you might be dead.
Yep.
You are dead. Alrighty. It was looking really good for Awesome in that game.
And then...
But then Goldlewis. Well, more specifically, Bluedude Goldlewis. It's kind of nuts. You don't get to make too many mistakes against either of these characters.
Yeah,
So
you
can be like fairly durable compared to the rest of the cast, but it doesn't really matter if you're still losing like about half your health per instance.
Yeah, durability doesn't really mean much against a potbuster. Example.
Oh, goes low that time. It's gonna be use the armor on the potbuster. There we go.
Awesome.
Alright, that's what the big
huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, use the wild assault to keep the pressure going. Happy to spend it. Sometimes you gotta spend money to make money.
Like mad.
But unfortunately, not able to take advantage of that risk that they were building up. Alright, the YC does connect, but unfortunately, just the match timing was just too good there for Bluedude. Good recognition. Able to use the red RC to bust through the armor. It's gonna be just stomp on the toes.
Alright, set point for Bluedude right now.
Yeah, looking very good. Wild assault. Just to go straight through him. And now you are stuck in this corner. Oh my god. Praying to get out of this pressure. They do so. They managed to turn things around. Has a minute to work with. See what they can do with it. Oh, that was...
Does this punish? No.
No. They're just going to go for the knockdown and set up this pressure yet again. And it might be working out here.
That's going to kill.
Definitely dead. I was like, you could probably get the kill with the wall break. And yeah, with that, most definitely. Alright, game on the board there for Awesome.
Might be, or it might be an awesome comeback right now.
Possible?
Yeah, possibly, because he's starting to slowly shift the momentum in his favor. Either that or I think, like, Bluedude's starting to get a little bit winded.
It is. It has been a grueling bracket tonight. So that would be totally understandable. However, we still have just couple more sets to play. Gets a big hit with the Typhoon from long range. Goes well, the autocorrect on the Goddamn Hammerfall working out incredibly well for Awesome.
Good backdash! Now it's starting me. Oh, jabbing out.
Uses the 2P to challenge. In the corner again, trying to utilize that armor, but Bluedude does not let him have it. Stays same side. Gets the double overhead, and the meaty Typhoon sets up yet another match point.
Back to match point for Bluedude.
Awesome, not to be outdone. Gets him into the corner. Deal with all this pressure, it can be exhausting, that's for damn sure. Oh, there's another pop buster. And Awesome does have the resources to keep this pressure going for quite a while. It doesn't even need to, just another pop buster.
That's a perfect as well.
Absolutely. Such a momentum-based matchup we're seeing.
Oh yeah. It's pretty much like the first person to be in the corner properly and just stay in there is the first one to lose.
Tries to back dash away, but happy to take the hit. Dude, ooh, unfortunately too far away for that to make contact. They just let it rip.
Safe jab, not a safe jab.
Yeah, I mean, if they had done like a full churn, yes, that would have been a safe jab. But nah, just the quick level 1 was gonna get the job done, and the pop buster does connect. They have the meter to follow up, and they will be sending us to a game 5.
Bluedude is not a fan of Deflect Shield.
Yeah.
We have gathered that Bluedude is not a fan, and that's reasonable. Deflect Shield is
it can be very temperamental.
It likes to make sure that things just don't work for you.
Oh, absolutely. All right, now game number 5. Who is Who is going to make it into the grand finals? Is it going to be Awesome, or is it going to be Bluedude? Awesome is on an absolute tear. He's got so much momentum to work with. Got him stuck in the corner. What's it going to be? The backdash in the corner is not going to save you. You might be dead.
Maybe. Yes.
It is. That kills.
And a perfect too.
My God. Backing away. Bluedude doesn't want to have anything to do with it. Managed to get a connection with the jump dust. Okay, the gold burst. That is very scary for Bluedude. Only gets a single hit and then trades. Oh my God. Back into the corner we go. Okay, Bluedude able to fight their way out. Gets a counter here with the Typhoon. YLC does connect. YLC. The Wild Assault
into the
well.
corner. That's dead.
US Stark. No, there is OTG. Doesn't even connect. The scaling and the tap dust to finish it off.
Dust is going to do it. Awesome taking it over Bluedude.
And a reverse sweep. Awesome. Coming all the way through the lower bracket. Bring it all the way into the grand finals. What an absolute trek through that lower bracket that they've been making.
Yeah. And they managed to get revenge for earlier on this night. They managed to get the comeback.
Yeah, Bluedude was the one to knock Awesome down into the lower bracket, and from there, they ended up taking out Armor King, Kyriachos, Grace, Beedozer, Ryden, Yves, and then Bluedude. It's rough. It's been a rough bracket, but holy shit, they have been putting in the work, and it has been working out for them.
Yeah. They tried it.
Yep. Just at least represent that at the very start of the set. You have a full set to work with. Hopefully, they'll have many more opportunities. The armor working out perfectly there. Busting through a lot of that setup that Weddbob was trying to utilize. But there it is again. Hammerfall PRC. Gets it. Nice backdash from Weddbob. Okay. Gets the hit. Puts him into the wall. Doesn't have that heavy hard knockdown. They're already committed to the button. And the PRC forward.
That was a shake my hand moment.
Absolutely. Alright, also off to a strong start here in the grand finals. Has to do a bit of work to reset the bracket, but it's definitely the way you want to be starting. Blocks the guard crush, but still having to deal with the pressure. Goes low and gets hit with just the meaty. And this is a much better looking round here for Weddbob, but the sweep. Nice use the deflect shield, works that time. But the armor, you've been doing so much work. Oh no, it whips! Gets caught backdashing and back into the corner you go. They do have enough resources, but the burst is coming back in time. No, you are trapped, my friend. You are dead.
You came back, but you can't burst.
You are either on the wall or locked out thanks to a super. And game one does go to Awesome. Off to a strong start here in the grand finals. Alrighty, we'll see how Weddbob is going to adapt, because he has a lot of time to adapt. Has a lot of time to work with. Has 2 whole sets to work with.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing he wouldn't want to have to use all of it. Try and get it done earlier.
He'd much rather just get it over and done with.
Earlier rather than later. The PRC into the trade. Alright, Weddbob able to get over the top and able to get a combo conversion. Going to use the Joker trick to send through the wall. Get that hard knockdown. And that positive bonus that they're really going to be needing to maintain this pressure. Nice, multi overhead. Hey, why don't we do it again? Why don't we send him through again?
Yeah, just send him through again.
This is a new stage. We want to do a nice world tour of it. It's a nice, pretty stage. So we get to see all of it.
It is a pretty stage.
Okay. And then backing away. The Finer is going to get the opening. And get the round on the board. Slide head. Goes low with the Finer and backs away.
Able to dash in for a combo. Burst out.
He's trying to play at that spacing.
Catches the armor. Accidentally swaps himself out of the corner.
Yeah, they did not want to get out of the corner there, but the slide head making the knockdown.
Armor got to burst out there.
Ooh, what a backdash.
Able
to get past close slash. That doesn't connect.
Whips again! No, that doesn't work! Not at that range!
Good backdash yet again. The timing has been perfect from Weddbob on those backdashes. And now it's anyone's game. The resources a little bit lopsided. Nice, gets the hit, sets up the card, but the detonation wasn't there in time. Backdash does get caught this instance. Does connect and the 6B. 6B working. Right, burst. About even on both sides. Coming to this final round. Blocks the Hammerfall and able to get a punish from it. Sends him into the wall. What a finish.
That's a lot of damage on Potemkin.
And that positive bonus is going to be really handy. Helping him make the most of this pressure that they have set up. Just waiting for overextend. Gets the punish. Sends him to the wall. What's going to be?
Super hard knockdown. Already has 50 meter, but now with positive, they get even more meter. They'll definitely be able to do some shenanigans here.
It's going to be just going to set up a card. Doesn't want to overextend. Goes for the overhead pressure. Doesn't swoop him out of the air. Unfortunate. 6P or 6K to chase him down. To hit the vault and the card. Able to break through the armor enough. It is so terrifying every time I see that. I'm always expecting him to just get clobbered out of the air, but nah, just the 1-2 of the vault card.
Yeah.
Able to give him the hits he needs to break through it. And yeah, secure a game for himself. Things around after what was a very scary looking game one.
Oh yeah, no, it was very much looking to be in Awesome's favor, but Weddbob is able to turn it around.
All right, game number 3.
Have to see if they can actually keep the momentum.
Yeah, I think Weddbob has caught on to the fact that they can just play super slow. They can slow the pace down so much. They don't need to overextend because things like this happen. You try and press a little bit too much, and Awesome is going to make you pay. You will create the openings for him.
Yep, just like that.
It's going to be with the pop buster, but the back BRC is going to allow him to get the hit. Oh my god! Into the corner you go, and there is the round.
Oh my god.
They were expecting it on block. They were expecting just to let rip the hammer fall. It was not the case. Alright, the low finer. He's going to send a card down to Narnia, but unfortunately, the detonation wasn't quick enough. Back Ash out of the pop buster.
Getting a side switch, hard knockdown. Semi-hard knockdown. Now we get a proper hard knockdown!
Oh, that's not what they want. They do get the punish on that. They are just going to let rip the super. They do have the meter to continue off it, and just going to get the side switch, keep Awesome stuck in the corner. What's it going to be? It's the Nsanga.
Awesome does have advantage here. They have full burst, which they're going to use immediately.
Immediately spent after the armor does get bust through. Well, the jump in does not connect. They were pancaked on the ground, so understandable. Force a trade. Alright, going to use the RC just to keep the card pressure going. Alright, nice. Gets a throw. What's it going to be? Goes low. Except with the guard. Rush with the cards.
Another throw.
It's going to be. Just goes for the throw again. Ooh. HPP just to get out. Oh, the second hit!
Oh no!
I don't think they expected that to make contact the way it did. So I think they were just trying to save themselves, and then it was like, oh wait, this is a red RC? What the hell? Goes in over the top with the slide head, sets up a card, and they just get the raw jump in to connect.
That's Q. Alright.
Nicely done. And yeah,
Weddbob up 2-1.
Yeah, it feels like them slowing down the pace has worked out so well. It's made Awesome have to actually do something. They have to actually be the first one, or they have to try and overextend to get their plays to work, to get things started. Because that has been what a lot of people have been kind of falling to the trap of against Awesome so far this evening, has been trying to be the first one to the punch. But unfortunately, that is just kind of played into how Awesome wants to play with around the armor.
Yep.
Like so. That. Yeah, like that. There's the pop buster. We're back to square one. Patience on defense, backing away from Weddbob. But they got the hit, so they were a little bit too plus, unfortunately. It's gonna be same side. Does eventually get burst. Gets the knockdown. It's looking incredibly good here for Weddbob. Gets him through the wall. Has a full stick of butter. Oh my god! Those arms were just about around him. Holy! Just about there.
Alright.
And that sets up a match and tournament point here for Weddbob. They just need one more, but can Awesome keep this tournament alive. There's the knockdown.
Pushed into the corner. Card pop.
Oh! Alright, use the armor, gets through. Bladed it out that time.
Is this gonna hit? Oh my god. Oh my
god. Goes into the jacket to Kai. Sends him all the way to the corner. Hold on for dear life. Because we're going for a ride. Keeping themselves alive in this.
Oh man.
Through the 5k on the round start. That's definitely what Awesome wants to be seeing. Mashing into the armor. Not really working out here for Weddbob. Gets caught back dashing and able to scoop him up.
That's dead. That's dead.
Yes! For half a second, I was a little bit worried that they took a little bit too long and Weddbob was going to be able to make it off the wall, but nah. Alright, we're going to a game 5. Do we get a reset, or are we done here for the night?
I want it to be a reset because that would be cool, but my bed is right behind me and it's basically screaming at me for Weddbob to win.
It has been an exhausting.
It's been...
Holy.
It's not like it's been a very long bracket. Like, it's the usual amount of time. It's just that there's been so much goddamn energy. I'm wrecked.
It's been 34 players, and every single one of them has been just fighting for their life.
Yeah, every single one of them has been a killer.
Alright, the burst does come out quite early here. Weddbob slowing things down yet again, trying to play that mid-range. Just goes for the card setup, just away. Nice fade
What
away.
a catch!
Oh, we saw that heavenly start up, but unfortunately that drops. They still have the meters. They're just going to hold on for dear life with the pressure. Gets the throw. What's going to be? Goes low. Sets up yet another tournament point here for Weddbob. Just need one more. For the 2H, just the delay on the low finer. Gets the guard crush. Picks him up with the finer. Doesn't send him into the wall. Just hits him, and that was a reversal we saw come out of Awesome, but just got blown the hell up. This is the hard knockdown that Weddbob desperately needed. They do not have resources. That positive bonus is going to be pulling in overtime. Ruda, try to back away. JB does not connect, but gives him some space to work with.
Okay, was trying to bait out a super there from the looks of it. Kind of like that.
Sit out, but had the meter to keep it safe.
The 4?
What's going to be? Cross up.
Gold burst.
Oh, we're not done yet. The knockdown. What's going to be? All this meter on the side. Oh! Sneaky motherfucker.
That was sneaky. That was dirty.
Alright, saves themselves yet another match point. Gets the knockdown, another Garuda. Nice use of the deflection, gives himself some space. Blocks the Hammerfall, but unfortunately doesn't have the punish ready to go. The Hammerfall armor has been doing God's work for Awesome this entire bracket. Gets the hit. Oh my god, that damage is racking up.
It's pretty much next hit, you're dead.
Gets a guard crush. Wants to throw. Doesn't get it.
Oh no!
Gets low. Gets the hit. It's not going to be enough for the hard knockdown. We are back to neutral, and Awesome has meter, has resources to work with. It is scary. Has to block it, but the tap dust resets the bracket.
Tap dust is the resetting the bracket.
We're still going. We got one more in us. We got one more in us, don't we?
We got one more set. Oh.
Jesus. This has been a wild one. Send it back to 0-0. And who is going to take it? I have no bloody idea. It has been so close. And then we get the Pop Buster to start off the reset. Alright, back dashes away from that one. Oh, that's still connected. Alright, gets a knockdown in the corner. Garuda pressure is brutal. Tap dance with the extension.
That doesn't kill? Almost, but it doesn't do enough.
So close. Okay, Weddbob gets the knockdown, gets the guard crush with the card, but... Okay. Able to block the dust that time. Oh, what a
6p on the 6H. Flying away.
Awesome. The first lead in the reset. And the burst has to be utilized. Nice, able to break through the armor.
Oh, drops the combo, gets punished for it.
That has been the big pain point for a lot of people here. Yeah. You really need to make every opportunity count. Because you do not want to bring it back to neutral against this guy. Oh, there's the PRC into the 6. He to send them through the wall with the extension. PRC forward. Oh,
and
no!
That's dead.
Awesome.
Taking the first game of the reset.
Playing so damn well. What the hell? Where did this come from?
They just had to have like one of the most insane losers runs.
Yeah. They got put into losers on like round 2, round 3.
Let's see,
Like
how many
so early.
They have played
played
the
so
most matches out of anyone here.
And they're just going from strength to strength. They're just playing with momentum.
They have played 10 sets so far.
Jesus.
I just counted. They've played 10 sets compared to like Weddbob, who has played 6.
Is it? You do get a bit of a breezier path through the upper bracket, but that doesn't leave you immune to whatever the hell Awesome has got going on, because holy. But a great start to the round for Weddbob. Did have to expend the burst just to bring it back, but the knockdown. Ooh, scary situation. Back to the corner you go, my friend. Trying to press out.
Big damage. Big damage.
Nearly dead just from that. Does have the meter, but unfortunately, a jab was awaiting. It wasn't even like a punch. It was just like a gentle slap.
It was just a boom.
Like that. Slapped out of the air. Tries the gold burst offensively. Does not work out. Now it's going to give Weddbob the opportunity to really leverage their resource advantage. Nice. Squeezing out every bit of meter that you can. That's that hard knockdown.
Awesome does have meter though.
That is always so scary. His PRC mix-up has been phenomenal. Doesn't
Super would have killed there. They've got 100 meter to spend.
You know what? Fair. You see those arms? They were coming in for the hug. They were coming in for the hug, and he's like, no. Leave me alone. Don't want any of that. Alright, keep it close. Ooh! Casual walk away on the round start. Works out. He was holding down back for every startup frame except the
one that actually
the one that
does
matters, yeah.
Hits, yeah.
Alright. Oh, doesn't get the card detonation. There it is. Bit of a weird whiff on that one, but able to pick it back up, send it through the wall.
Bit of an awkward combo, but still really nice.
Sometimes it's not about having the most optimal period. It's just what's most optimal considering the situation, and that was pretty good. Got him everything that they needed, and that is going to get the game for Weddbob, putting the game on the board in the reset.
Ooh, pardon me. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm
starting to wane.
I'm crashing out. I'm starting to lose it.
Come on, we're just gonna a few more games.
Get a few more games, yeah. Just got a few more games, and I can pass out at my desk. All right.
Alrighty, 1-1 in the grand final reset.
We might get another game 5 between these two. It's not unlikely.
It's quite likely that could be the case. Nice pickup and a nice extension to force out the burst. Also not wanting to have to deal with that.
Oh, beating out the armor.
Hard. Again. Nicely done. Able to that little bit of extra meter build and also get that positive bonus, get the hard knockdown. And what's going to be the setup? Just keep it simple.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Not wanting to overcomplicate it. Nice jab check. Oh, 6k not connecting.
Oh, the slam burst out of it!
Alright, the counter can hit confirm. Into the Joker trick to send him through. It's going to be... Tries a backdash! But unfortunately, they were a little bit too ready for that one.
Slight head catching.
Knockdown yet again. Patience on defense here from Weddbob. What's it going to be? They're going to try and open him up. The 5k into the low fighter to break through the armor. It's just what they needed. Nice use of the fold. Gets a guard crush. Patience. Having to be careful.
Good backdash.
Scary time in the backdash. But it does work out. Oh, there we go. There's the pop.
That's dead.
Nice, definitely with the RC extension. Does not even need that wall. They're gonna use it anyway, but you know.
Oh yeah, the wall helps, but it didn't need it.
Oh, current Mega Fist on the round start.
Brave selection. Okay.
Does work
Just
out.
kinda trying to shimmy around. Up the
Not
armor.
working out. Tries to go for the knockdown. Use the Wild Assault to extend the pressure. It's so tough to try and take your turn back against Awesome when they have meter, because they can just, in an instant, PRC into Pop Buster and you are just going to explode. Like we're seeing from Weddbob, they have
Yep. It is a
little help.
very dangerous situation for them to really do anything.
Try
Try
to
to
back away,
backdodge.
but just gets jabbed. And that's another game on the board for Awesome. One game away from taking it. In what has been an absolutely monumental low bracket run.
It's been such an incredible run, Awesome side. And Weddbob is definitely no slouch either. These games have been absolute struggle for both players. Getting closer and closer to that final win, though.
Awesome just
Might
needs one
be
more.
it here.
It just needs one more.
One more, and then they can have pretty much the loser's run of their lives.
Yep, but a great start to the round here for Weddbob. Getting through the wall. Definitely want to be using that positive bonus. Trying to break the red SC didn't connect! Alright, never mind. Because that's usually what you do. You use the red SC to break the armor, but unfortunately just not in range, I guess? It looked like they were going in range, but
Looking like a
does not
really
matter.
strong first round for Weddbob.
Yeah. Really able to leverage their resources, but you know what? Awesome was just like, you know what? I do not care. Hold this. Sing it to
Gets
the
opened up
RC extension.
with the double, triple overhead.
There's always another overhead in this
There's
game.
always another overhead in this game, I swear.
Nice throw. Punishing the hammer for that time. Go for it
And
again.
another throw!
Goes for the cross up JK and it works. Just go same
Not opting to
side.
go for cards anymore, just opting to go for regular JK mix.
Just standard strike throw. And it is working out. Gets that knockdown. What's it going to be? Just gets hit with the raw jump in, and that's going to send us to a final game. Oh, for a 10-game finals.
Hell.
He just played to a completely different style in that final round.
He was playing a totally different speed, he was being a lot more aggressive compared to before, where he was just trying to wait it out and wait for
a lot more proactive, not wanting to rely too much on the sword normals, just wanting to utilize a lot of the JK and a lot of just throws, but bringing it back to mid-screen. That seems to be working out so far. Now that the resources have been utilized, it can allow Weddbob to start going a little bit, playing it a little bit closer to the chest. Good patience, gets the counter hit for himself.
Very good patience.
Nice backdash, I think a Ruder. It goes for the
He didn't block the third overhead.
He's like, you've blocked two overheads, but what about the third? Let it go low, but Weddbob holding on for dear life on the low block. It's working out, and they're going to be able to get the Joker trick to secure themselves the round and set up a match point.
Oh, okay, slide head.
Round needed. Doesn't make contact. What's it going to be? It's going to be a pop buster. Ooh, that's down to half health, just like that. Scary situation. Oh, it's a 6p, but the back Mega Fist does make contact.
Wait, is that gonna kill? No.
On the wall break, maybe.
On the wall break, yeah, okay. Final game, final round.
Oh my god, Fiverr.
Weddbob does have
been
burst.
a goddamn marathon.
The Pot Buster.
Wanted on a round start, does not get it, and it sends the Hammerfall on block, and Weddbob is going to get the punish on it.
A very big punish, lots of damage, positive bonus, still have their burst.
They're in such a good position here. They jump in, they do just block it, but gets in for the throw. Sets up the card, the deflect shield, does make contact, but it doesn't really do too much against the Johnny. They are going to get the hit, the
That's gonna
dust to
get
extend it.
the super, into the rocket trick. That's gonna do it. Weddbob is going to take it. Your Winter Series #2 Grand Champion. Unfortunately, the absolute losers run of Awesome got snuffed out at the end.
It was so close. They played so well, and it was so close. Bringing it all the way to a 10-game finals, that is absolutely nuts. And the people that Awesome had to beat to get all the way through that lower bracket, absolutely nuts. But holy shit, Weddbob really brought out all the stops at the end there, and just the clutch factor was nuts.
Oh yeah, they were just like from the jaws of defeat several times.
Holy. But yeah, that is going to be it. That was an incredible tournament for the evening, and yeah, in the end it's going to be Weddbob taking it out. Awesome in second. We do have Bluedude in third. Yves in fourth, and thank you everyone else who also showed up and participated. It has been absolutely wonderful evening of games.
It has been a lot of fun.
And I think on that note, we can probably go and pass out because this has been an absolutely nuts evening. But thank you everyone for hanging out. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thank you, Soup, for taking control of the stream and doing an absolutely wonderful job. Thank you, Fiverr, for doing commentary with me because you've been always a joy. It's been a while since we've done this together.
It's been a long time since we've done commentary together.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's been a great evening. Thank you.
No, I had fun. Now I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, you go pass out. We'll go head on over with the raid. But thank you everyone for tuning in. We'll see you all next time.
Bye-bye.